they tell fucking what's his name, Tyrese, what's up? Get out my house. Did you bring a beer this week?
And he gets that way eating grass.
Strawberry Cambridge.
You've never seen Baby Boy?
Dude, I love Baby Boy. Baby Boy fucking.
Come on.
I gotta teach you the art of the one-hitter quitter, Baby Boy. And he like lines him up. He's like,
You need to watch a real movie like Stone Cold with Brian Bosworth. Really?
Did anybody get anything for what's in the box?
Ooh.
Live.
Inside the box.
We could just freestyle it.
Yeah, we could.
we had quite the journey this past weekend, myself and Zach.
You mean
A few others. It was
you mean underground rap battle champion Zach Marshall?
no, like I thought they were trannies at first, the two girls there. Because they were doing like no scrubs when we walked in. They're like, I don't want no scrubs.
We know the song. You don't have to sing it.
No, it's a great song.
You don't need to sing it.
you didn't need to sing
But we sat down and me and Zach are like, let's do Dr. Dre. What is it? What do we do?
Forgot about Dre.
Right about
Keep
Dre.
the motherfucking heads ringing. That's what you should have done.
Ring.
Oh, that
Ding
should've.
dong.
That was a missed opportunity.
So me and Zach
Or
did,
deep cover. Come on.
We did Nookie by Limp Bizkit. And
Okay.
That's all right.
That's not bad.
forgot about Dre. He was Eminem. I was the black guy.
He has a name.
Yeah,
you know?
he's called Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre. You have Beats by Dre on.
I have Beats by Dre. This is back when he actually still owned the company, I believe.
We paid homage to you by doing that song
Thank you.
because of your headphones.
Not your hair.
Not my hair.
Because Dr. Dre has a clean big shave and you're
Yeah, he's razor to the head. Actually, I can't ever remember seeing
Do
Dr.
they have
Dre
a
with
song about like the last pussy you'll ever fuck? Because that's a great song to sing
It
at a
says, yo,
bachelor
this is the
party.
last pussy I'll ever fuck. I looked at your chick and I said, man, I'm way out of luck. I said, Professor
All right,
Brandon
all right.
talking
That's
shit.
enough. That's enough.
I had to try.
That's
guys. I had to
enough.
try.
That's
Man.
enough.
We're not fucking at a high school party beating on the table.
That's
Give me a
enough.
beat to go with. Like,
Yeah, because we didn't want you to fucking do that.
hey, that was
Nobody wanted
that
you to
was,
do
like
that.
established after the fact. I just
All
went
right.
for it.
All right.
Well, now that we heard it,
Now that
we
we
don't
heard
want
it.
you to do that. I mean, I do later.
Get me a motherfucking pencil. I'll bust a beat off.
All right.
Beatbox. Come on, Ricky.
Did we just cut Ryan's mic off?
No.
Sorry, I'm good.
I hope so. I hope
Oh,
so.
what are we doing?
We're
Are
on.
we live?
We're on, bro.
Oh,
been, bro.
shit. Oh,
So get us
Live.
started.
all right.
Host.
Yeah, it works.
Welcome to the Fifth Stripe Podcast.
Hostess.
The hostess with the
Hostess
Sponsored
with the
by
mostest.
JustKeepPants.com.
Just seat yourself, please.
English.
Yeah, sponsor shout out justkeepants.com.
6-month guarantee, always free shipping. Use that discount code 2pants to
How many-
get 15% off your 2-pant order.
Oh my
Bam.
goodness.
Pow.
The 10th order gets a date.
Professor, what happens
And
if
the
the
11th
pants?
order
Yeah,
gets
hey, we
relationship
can talk
advice.
about that, raffling off a date with Professor Brandon,
Oh, we could do that. We could
All
charge
makes
like
and
$1 a
models
ticket.
apply.
but we're going to keep it PG-13 because I'm a gentleman.
$1 per pound, and then they can insert their ticket there. So we weigh them. They pay how much they weigh. And
No,
then we
there
put
will
that
be a
raffle
weight
ticket.
limit.
Professor Brandon, I've seen some PG-13 movies
like,
that have
hold up.
sex scenes.
You're
No,
an
we talking
absolute
we
kinda
talking about the 80s PG-13. So we can still get live.
So side boob.
But I'm just saying, I mean,
you
we're
get
going to
side boob and tongue kissing.
Sharon
Yeah.
Stone,
And
straight
maybe like an
showing.
ass shot.
That's when you get the slow panning to the curtains.
Yeah,
Right?
like a
It's
really
you're making out and
like
then,
a really
pan to
fast
the curtains.
topless shot and maybe like a butt shot.
And then you hear the bed squeaking real loud.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot
There
of
has to be a lot of implied.
implication.
There has to be a lot of
Implication.
implied. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I was talking to Austin about the butt double technique.
Pick up your mic.
Butt double. That's a
about butt
legitimate.
double. And he
Yep.
was like, "Oh, you talking about like in movies whenever someone has a butt double?" And I was like, "Man, there was an episode of Friends where Joey Tribbiani was going to be Al Pacino's butt double."
Yeah.
But he chickened out or something, didn't he?
No, he didn't get the
He didn't get the part. Yeah.
His butt was not up to par.
Wasn't
Yeah.
good enough.
Yeah. So there could be butt double if it's a PG-13 movie.
So for everybody still listening, that butt talk was brought to you by justkeepants.com. Always covering that ass, both
Yeah.
in conversation and in combat. Also, shout
like
out
that.
to
That was
Saloon Door. Thanks, man. That's off the cuff. You like that?
Off the cuff.
Fucking bars. Saloon Door, keeping us hydrated again as usual, giving us a nice warm Houston atmosphere to record our podcast in. this
Humid.
evening. It's humid. It's a bit humid, but we blame that on Houston, right? Also shout out iRullDesigns and photography, making our logos look good, making your events look good. Hit her up if you need any coverage of your events. She travels.
She does weddings.
She does weddings. I heard she just did a wedding this weekend. Ryan, whose was that?
I'm not sure, but I saw the photos. They were really nice.
Yeah, I heard whoever
Guy was really fat though.
I heard he was an A+ grappling promoter.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Professor. But I was in a Navy suit and I looked great. I don't care.
I think you did look
Wait,
great.
you're a Marine though. Why were you wearing the Navy?
Marine. I'm sorry. I have a brain in my skull. I was an Army
You're
guy.
Army. That's right. My bad. But
Yeah.
still, you're wearing a Navy
I have a
suit.
brain.
I thought you were a Coast Guard guy.
Coast Guard. I don't bang my friends. So I'm not
Whoa.
That's how.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. I need to find a Coast Guard for a friend. Then.
Whoa.
Get lonely on the boat.
Yeah,
Call a
you say
coast
that
chief.
now. You're married. Just wait. You're gonna want to find a Coast Guard friend soon enough, man. I'm just saying.
Mm-mm.
Man,
We got like 2
Ryan's
cold
gonna
nights
be like,
in Houston.
Ryan's gonna be like, I need to join the Coast Guard, guys.
Yeah. Hey,
Free sex and an enlistment.
buddy
bonus. We're
system.
good.
Hit me up, fam. All right. Also, shout out Twin Peaks. Hot food, cold brew, scenic views. Scenic views. Professor, what's your opinion of Twin Peaks?
I never been there. I should go there actually.
You never been?
I never have.
Really?
I told you, man, I don't like places like that because the girls try to flirt with you, and I'm like, I ordered a steak sandwich 30 minutes ago. Where is it? You know what I mean? Like, can't you flirt with me as you're taking my order? Is that more difficult?
Apparently, you haven't been to the Twin Peaks
Yeah.
I've been to.
But, yeah, I
Everyone
mean,
I've been to has been amazing.
You turn everything into a game. You could be like, you know what? I know she's hitting on me because she wants my money. You could flip it on her, throw that charm on, and be like, you know what? You're getting no money, but a date with me.
no, but I agree though. I ain't there to play games. I'm there to eat.
Exactly.
Well, it's a good thing. It's
Get
a
it
good thing
to
you
go.
don't go to those BS places, man. Go to Twin Peaks instead.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
hit 'em
saying.
up.
I've never been to Twin Peaks, so I'm not sure it's like that.
Oh, it's
just
absolutely not.
Yeah,
Twin Peaks is
yeah. I heard
it'll-
it's legit.
It'll change your mind and fill your belly.
I hope so.
It will.
I believe it.
Check it out. We should probably schedule a date. Any of our listeners out there would like to go on a date
To Twin Peaks.
with Professor Brandon to our sponsors location, Twin Peaks, let us know.
Let's
Male
do
or
it.
Female.
Let's do it.
Yeah, male or female. We
Male
don't.
or
It's
female.
2019. We don't.
We don't
discriminate.
It's female. We do. We do discriminate.
Look,
It's female.
This is all I'm saying. Don't tell us, but surprise us after the date.
Or
'cause
surprise
we'll
him.
all be ready to find
And-
out.
Hey, with that new Snapchat filter out, you can even send him a picture.
we
Oh,
need to be.
man.
We need to be female on a chromosome level.
They should have.
I don't
Hey,
care what you identify as.
So seriously though, have you guys seen that fucking Snapchat filter
Let me show you.
on? Dude, it is
turns you into a woman.
It turns guys into girls, girls into guys. It is insane, bro.
Berto's been like, I've been jacking off to
I've
who
been
knows
jacking
what
off
recently.
so much,
So questionable.
dude. It's it's funny, man. Is that you? Who is that?
Yeah.
That's you?
Yeah.
Holy
What?
shit,
I
that
know.
looks weird.
That's me as a
I
chick.
know, man.
Why do you want to know what you look like as a girl? Holy shit!
this is all of it.
Ryan, yours did not help.
I'm just saying.
I'm pretty cute.
I'm
dude.
just saying. If,
Yeah.
if any of you fellas
Ryan,
out there looking for a
Ryan,
thick
you
chick,
you kind of all right.
Dude, I'm rocking that Third Coast hoodie right there with my long hair.
I don't know why anyone wants to
I wanna
know what
see
they
what they
look
do with
like as a
Ricky's
woman. I
mustache.
don't understand it.
She'll be like middle school volleyball.
You'd bang
Oh,
me, Zach.
man.
Don't even act. You'd be.
you look like you're good at softball and enjoy heights.
No, I'm a great bowler and I take care of my hair. It's very like.
Oh my
voluminous.
god,
Very-
yeah.
Lots
It
of
looks
volume.
like you're really, really good at
Oh
softball.
man, your closet is bowling shirts and khakis.
I'd probably be a catcher if I was a softball player.
Hey,
Well,
pull it
No,
up on Brandon.
you'd be the manager.
Ryan,
you'd be
Ryan,
the
Pull it up on
manager.
Brandon. Do it on Brandon.
Yeah, let's
No,
do it.
I don't want. I'm not
Dude,
going to look at
Just
it.
for us.
no, we
Come
definitely
on,
need
man.
to see this, man.
Why are you being a baby?
Professor, just for
It's
us.
just a picture.
I
I
haven't
don't.
done one either.
Look,
Yeah, because
not gonna
you're a
save
man,
it.
Rick, and you don't care about that.
It's hilarious. It's funny. Just like
mean-
you just saw Ryan laugh. It's funny.
First of all, that
Do
app
a Brandon
sucks
thing.
because all that was Ryan with the wig on. That's it. That's all it was. No.
Oh man, Ryan.
Hey, I'll give you.
Hey, they put a nice like hairstyle on you.
It
Ryan,
It looks.
sneak attack.
I mean, I'm handsome. You know what I
Got
mean?
him.
So
Got him.
I'm sure I'll be beautiful as a woman.
Beautiful.
I look like Weird Al Yankovic.
Because you were moving too much.
That's so stupid.
You look like a high school gymnast.
Oh shit!
Which
There you
camera?
go,
I look like Weird Al
man.
in UHF.
Man,
Just eat it.
I kind of feel like that should be an updated Tinder profile picture.
Oh god damn it.
No.
You'll get so many
Tinder is
swipes.
such a joke, by the way.
Man,
Yeah.
if you think you were getting catfish before that app came
Oh,
out,
dude.
fuck, think about that shit
That's
now.
gonna be bad now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be real bad.
Yeah, those angles are something else. I utilize them daily.
All right, shout out to also Third Coast Grappling. Speaking of, we got Mr. Ryan in the house again,
How's it going?
gracing us with his
3CG.
presence. We love it.
You know,
What is this, like the fifth time you're on the show? I think you hold the record so
I
far.
mean, we're kind of all family here. So
Well,
if somebody is out, I'll come in. We
That
have
is
a little
true.
fun.
That is true.
It's all good.
We love it when you're here. We love it when you're here, and if we don't, we
My
fake
wife may not, but it's all good.
it. It's all, well, your wife now. What about? I mean, your girlfriend didn't like it last week, but your wife this week.
No, she loved it. It's all good.
That's cool. That's cool. What's up, guys? Are we playing charades?
Yeah,
That's cool.
we're speaking in Espanol.
No, you
Espanol.
were like
Yeah,
that's not Spanish.
yeah.
Okay,
Code words,
I didn't learn that one.
sign language.
I didn't learn that one. Well, man, anything you guys want to start off with, or do you have a good weekend? What's going on?
I'm gonna grab a beer and I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, I
Apparently
mean,
Ryan had a good weekend.
I just got added to the Third Coast Grappling Warehouse live card, so I'm
Oh.
excited about that.
Excellent. Who you fighting?
I'm fighting. I think his name is Tito Castro. He's coming from Mexico. He's a MMA, like an MMA fighter,
All right.
and also jiu-jitsu black belt.
Gi, no gi.
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 He comes from I think Renato Tavares
Okay.
camp.
Okay.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's good right there.
oh,
Ricky.
Ricky. Oh,
And yeah, he
Boss.
comes from a very reputable camp, so I'm looking forward to it. Him being an MMA fighter, I'm anticipating he's going to be explosive and very determined. Probably looking for the takedown.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
that's great.
he's probably not gonna. I mean, I'm not saying the guy doesn't train in a gi. I'm sure he does, but you want to try to maybe be like a little bit more gi specific than you might normally be.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
but I'm looking forward to it. It looks like a very strong competitor. I'm competing at my weight, which is 155. I normally compete at lightweight IBJJF, which is 168 with the gi, so I get down to about 163.
Yeah.
So 155 is a good for the weigh-in the day before.
Oh yeah.
Because for the first Third Coast Grappling event, I competed at 170, which I weighed in with jeans on.
Yeah.
So
Too heavy for you.
Well,
Yeah, it's pretty
also
heavy.
What kind of jeans?
Levi's.
Levi's.
Oh,
Absolutely Levi's.
That's more like Coach Ricky weight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a Coach Ricky weight.
Yeah,
He has to get down
you
to 170.
Yeah, he's got
Badass.
to cut to 170, cut about 20 pounds, get to 170.
So, but I mean, the 155 shouldn't be bad for you though, because you had your fight camp going for your Muay Thai fight.
Yeah,
there for a
so I
while. You were
pretty-
on weight for a while.
Yeah, so I pretty much am on weight. I
Yeah.
just like had-
Obviously, by your beer intake, we're all happy you're here.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
And I just kind of took last week as kind of like a reset week. I didn't really watch my diet, but now I'm back to training. Dude, so to everybody out there that that trains jiu-jitsu and may feel like, oh, like I'm having a bad week or like
Get used
things
to
are
it.
getting difficult
Get
or
used
whatever.
to it.
I taught jujitsu the entire time I was getting ready for my Muay Thai fight. I was down to training like once a week for the first 3 weeks, and then almost zero jujitsu after that. Right before the fight, I came back to training jujitsu full time. I felt foggy and like off tempo and sluggish.
Yeah, your timing
and
gets
like,
off.
and I was still teaching, and
Yeah.
like, so if you've taken time off and you feel like you haven't gotten as good as you think, or maybe you feel like you've gotten a little worse, that shit happens to everybody.
Yeah.
If you're not training, you're getting worse.
Well, two things happen. You lose like specific kinds of like jitsu shape. So
Yeah.
even if you're in good shape in general, you got to have like some specific jitsu shape,
Yeah.
and your timing gets off.
I was in great shape. I was sparring 9 3-minute rounds, like back
Yeah.
to back with 30 seconds break. But then I go in and I do 4 10-minute rounds, and I'm gassing bad.
Yeah, it's different. It's
Yeah,
different, right?
Jiu-jitsu is
It's
a different kind of role though.
So,
I mean,
like-
different situation.
So like,
it's like
don't.
an English muffin.
It's like an English muffin compared to an
Look,
American muffin. I
thank
guess.
you, Ricky, but can you just keep the pet names between us? Like this, we have like at least 4 people who listen to us. So
It's true.
thanks, bud.
No, there's 5 people here, so
I don't listen to this shit.
5.
I mean, Ryan.
we're listening.
well,
Ryan counts
yeah.
as 2, so that's 7 actually.
Actually,
Oh.
1.5. That fat joke was good, but I think you can do better.
Ryan,
I'll work on it.
Ryan, to help you out, it is 1.5, but we round down, so you're okay.
Whatever, bro.
No,
It's
you're
all
good. You're my boy.
Ryan's ready for this.
Don't listen to him, Ryan.
Have y'all ever been to like Red?
Ryan, this
Yes.
is what you're gonna do the rest of the
Hold on.
podcast. Anytime somebody makes a reference to your body, you're simply gonna say, I am comfortable with my body and my body image.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Then just
And then
say,
I'm gonna double
just
leg
say
you.
that.
No,
No,
no.
just say that in a nice, calm voice.
Professor Brandon, can you record that for him so he can play that in his ears while he's sleeping?
I would love to do
That
that.
I think that'll help his confidence.
I would
It
love
will.
to do that.
It'll help a lot.
It's like hypnosis, right?
No, this is
Like-
crazy. There's sleep training to change your eye color. Like
That's bullshit.
like,
It is
Of
bullshit.
course, it's bullshit, but there's people that believe in it.
Yeah.
Man.
People that are like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna listen to this green eye video, and like if I do it long.
Yeah,
enough,
there are stupid
I'm
people
gonna-
out there, man.
Yeah, there are
A lot
dumb
of them.
people out there.
There's women that think, what's the thing that Gwyneth Paltrow does? They put crystals in their.
Name your kid
Oh,
something
dude.
stupid.
No,
You
they
know?
eat their placenta and stuff like that.
No, dude, but the crystal
Yeah,
thing.
I've seen that before. They made like a pate
Oh,
out of it.
where they put the crystals in their vag.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah. They clean out their aura.
It's gross.
It's like
gross.
it's like a crystal
Is
douche.
it like a skirt steak
Yeah.
or a
It's
mango?
horrible.
that's a good one, Ryan.
Yeah.
That was good.
Well,
What?
I mean,
What?
I don't eat placenta, but
placenta is supposed to be super nutritious.
not for
I think it's illegal.
not for
No, it's
you.
not.
Cannibalism is illegal as far as I know.
It's not a person.
It is a human body part, which would be considered cannibalism.
It's like
Yeah,
eating out.
It's human meat.
Is self cannibalism illegal?
Yes, because
No, 'cause you don't.
because look,
what
if you
bite-
have
bite
if
your
you have
fingernails?
two underage kids that sleep together, they both get charged statutory rape.
But if you eat a placenta, it's like eating the house.
Well, I guess it depends on where.
Professor
that's
Berto
started.
just breaking the mic stand
I was
here,
trying to fix it, but
trying to
it didn't-
sabotage my
didn't
mic
work.
stand here. That's
Didn't
right.
work.
Can't keep me down. I'm
fix
gonna keep talking.
Professor
Keep talking.
I'll be your anchor.
Thanks, buddy.
Y'all are gay
Thanks,
as
buddy.
fuck.
Thick Rick anchoring them down.
Fuck.
Thanks,
Getting
buddy.
them. They ain't moving
But,
nowhere.
I wish we could have got like a heart zoomed in on him on that one.
Man, I'm glad we don't have like a heat signature camera, man. Ricky's pants would have been fucking on
On
fire
fire.
right there, man.
All over his forehead.
Calm down. God, it already is, Ricky.
Pulsating.
Just
Fuck.
sizzling.
You can cook your pizzas on this
Look,
fucking forehead.
Sizzling.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be yummy. Anyway,
So hey, about Renfest though.
yeah, let's get into that.
No, Renfest they have a thing called Dunk the Wench, where like she insults
Whoa.
you. She insults. So you have to throw a ball at a target, right? And if you
Does she do
miss-
like medieval?
Yes.
Okay.
yes,
Like,
but like
elderberries and hamsters.
Yeah, so she's like your mother is a goat kind of thing.
Greatest of all time, bitch.
She's ready to give insults, and I'm sure she takes insults too.
What if she just started crying whenever you said something about her?
That would be great.
What if you threw the ball at her instead of the target?
Is that allowed?
Speaking of, did you know it is not illegal to target the player? Like when you play tennis, you can target the opposing player. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Totally legal. You can also do that in baseball. It's frowned upon. But if you like throw the ball at the player and it hits them, they're still out.
Well, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yep.
Dude, that would be gnarly. You could just peg somebody.
It's technically legal.
well, in
Yeah,
a lot of-
technically it's legal.
in a lot of sports where you have to pass the ball, like they tell you to target the person, right? Like in
Well, of course, if you're going to pass it to them, you want to target to them.
yeah, like
That's great advice, Coach Ricky. Thank you. So, listeners, just to recap here,
Coach,
if you
yeah.
want to pass a ball to someone, throw it at them. Is that what you're saying?
person.
Thanks, Coach Ricky.
Yeah, but think about how,
Man,
think about how dangerous this is.
you just changed my life.
You know why? Because
No
you said
wonder
throw
I
it-
sucked at basketball.
You said throw it at them. You don't throw it to them. Like if you're walking away, I'm not going to be like, I hope he catches this, and then bean you in the back of the face.
They tell shortstops in MLB or like in baseball in general going up.
Pretty sure shortstop's hockey, buddy.
When they tell it to throw it at the first baseman.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about like pegging out a runner.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Like, so you
you
instead
can't
of
peg out a
tagging
runner.
him,
You can't peg out a runner in baseball.
can you?
No, they're only out if they get hit by the ball after it leaves the bat. Like if they're running in the base path and they like the ball hits them as they're running, then they're out.
So like if I'm a shortstop, dude's running to second, I tag him like midway.
No, if you tag him and you have control,
No, I
of the
mean
ball,
like I throw the ball at him and it hits him.
then it doesn't matter.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it does. It does matter because if you're a base runner and like a slow grounder comes by and you kick the ball, you're out.
Oh yeah, no, the base runner, yeah, because that's
Because that came from the back.
well, yeah, that's
No, but
that's
you
interference
tou-
with the play.
You touch the ball.
But
no.
but I can't like as a fielder, I can't catch the ball, and as you're running from first to second, I can't like
Like
beat
dodgeball
in the
you.
head.
I think you can. I think it's
they should,
technically legal.
If any baseball,
Hold up.
I think it's frowned upon.
Hey Zach, you have internet over there? Is there any way you can check that? Or are you very busy with your computer?
Ricky.
All right. Hey Ricky, fact
That's
check.
not,
You got
that
your
is not a
phone.
toy, Ricky.
Motherfucker.
Can you bean a person with a baseball and
Discuss like 20 different
no, that is
It's
true.
only
That's
if they're
true.
interfering.
That is
with
true.
the-
Shout out to Zach over here. He's got a lot to handle, and we're putting stuff on him. And I apologize on behalf
So
of.
this is a little bit
Ricky.
off topic. It is sports related. What I want to do is I want to go to the the world like table tennis championships.
Ping pong.
Yeah, and I want to just go in there and I want to be very friendly, but I want to just constantly refer to it as ping pong.
Yeah.
and just see how long I can do that before somebody kicks me out.
You're gonna make friends.
Yeah, because they take it pretty seriously, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I would just love to.
Like, hey guys, I'm here to play ping pong. You all ready?
Yeah.
So like, well, it's table tennis. Like, yes, what I said, ping pong.
Forrest Gump called it ping pong, so
That
all
is
good.
true. He's an
That's
American
right.
legend, actually.
So I googled, can you peg a runner in baseball? And the answer is, this is what popped up on MLB.com. Baseball rules provide that a runner is out when he is struck by a batted ball, provided the ball was not touched by the first.
So you can't beat him.
Beam him, yeah.
You can't beat him.
So if he gets hit by a ball that's been hit,
He's out.
he's out.
Yes.
But if a fielder hits him with it, not out.
Correct.
Okay.
That's
Correct.
kind of weird. You just-
All right.
Well, then
Nelson,
I just feel like that would be really bad. Could you imagine like
Everyone's
the second or like the shortstop catches it, there's a runner on second, and then
Pow!
you just fucking straight. Like,
Pow!
yeah, like just knock that dude's face off.
well,
That'd be fun.
There was a gnarly, this is a little off topic. There's a gnarly leg break that happens whenever people slide into base if the baseman is kind of standing
At the
sideways.
angle or at the ankle, yeah, it's
Yeah, the
nasty.
ankle, waiting for the ball.
Yeah, fuck
Like,
that. That's why
yeah.
you don't put your foot in front of the
It's like they
base.
slide into the side of their legs.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, with as much as a third baseman or second baseman would make, I would probably take a broken ankle to get paid and like chill out for a couple weeks.
So, okay, let's get into this. Is baseball a sport or a skill game?
Yes.
It's a board game.
It's boring.
So
It's a board game played on a really big board.
Baseball is one of the hardest things.
The what?
I did not say it was easy.
Zach, you played
I
in
said,
college,
is
right?
it a... Did you really play in college? That's awesome, man.
Damn, man.
Yeah, baseball's. I think baseball, depending on the position. So if you're like a center fielder or you're a shortstop, maybe a second baseman, you are an athlete for sure.
Wait. Third base.
Third
Yeah,
base,
third base.
definitely. Yeah, third base definitely.
Yeah, but you don't. But again,
And third base has to have a pretty long arm too, right?
yeah,
Dude, you
okay.
gotta
But
be able to jump out.
look,
too.
so third base, first base, they're not doing a lot of movement. They're kind of stationary.
First base is like really flexible.
They call third base the hot spot. Because everyone
I've never heard it called the hot spot ever.
How much have you played baseball?
How
I
many-
played Little League, son.
man, that was like 47 years ago
I
with
played
me.
Little League,
As
son.
much as you use like baseball
you
terminology,
score touchdowns.
you're thinking.
I like baseball, man. Baseball is an all-American sport.
He's like,
Zach,
Forrest
school
Gump.
this motherfucker real quick, man.
Get down on it.
I should have. If I could go back in time, I would play less football and more baseball.
You'd be a good shortstop.
Any infielder is a hard spot.
Zach, you have a mic. Use it. Come on. We want to hear you, buddy. Use your mic.
Let them hear your great voice.
Oh, fucking
Yeah,
A, we can.
yeah.
Yeah. So any infielder is a hard position. And in center fielder is the fastest.
The fastest guy.
I,
right?
I said center fielder when I talked about it. I said shortstop, center field, possibly second base because you
Hey,
move
I heard
around a
that-
lot. I'm just saying
Second base
there's
is
there's a lot of like but you gotta
Zach,
okay
that guy was a shortstop.
second base
Fuck those
gotta
lazy
like
bastards.
gotta run it. Second base has to kind of be the cutoff man. They gotta run to the
hardest
outfield
position
sometime.
is actually catcher. You're basically
Really?
the quarterback of the field because you're the only one that's
Okay, look, it's tactical and it's skillful,
So-
100%. But what I'm saying is, it's a bit like golf. It's more of a skill game.
So
Okay,
can
I mean,
you be a great one by having really fast speed by being able to steal bases, which takes athleticism.
obviously that's athletic.
Yes.
Willie
Right?
Mae Hayes.
But how do you have somebody that's like grossly overweight,
Well, so
playing
something-
baseball? You know,
look, you can have somebody grossly overweight in rugby.
Look at Babe Ruth. He was grossly overweight.
Look
that's my that's my point, right?
He was well fed.
Would you call him an athlete,
I would call him the Great
Or-
Bambino.
or is it a skill game?
Sumo wrestling.
Yeah, but those guys are moving.
No,
They're
but
throwing. They're
see,
pulling off
I think-
techniques.
I
for real.
think-
to move, so you have to have. So I say like a sport is anywhere where it takes physical. It takes physical activity. It takes a skill that not just anybody can do, and there's a winner or a loser.
Yeah, okay. There's a winner and loser in chess, but that's not a
I know,
sport.
but
It's a
you're-
skill game.
But you're not doing anything physical in chess.
You're moving the pieces.
But that's not physical. I'm talking about like.
Oh, so you're saying you move the pieces with your mind? Get the
Yes.
fuck out of here.
Wait, you don't
Okay,
play chess? Like that?
you gotta move the pieces with your hands.
Dude, so I think
You play chess with your
Look,
hands?
let me be clear. I'm not trying to talk bad about baseball. I think baseball is an all-American sport. I think it's great. I think the people who do it are very, very talented, but I think it's at least on the borderline. And I'm not saying that I can do it. I'm not
No,
saying that
see,
at all.
I think-
I'm just saying it's on the borderline of athletic activity, and skill activity.
See, I think I think
Well,
baseball
I
is
said that
one
from
of
the
those,
beginning. I said that from the beginning.
Baseball is one of those sports where it rides that line because you have people that
That's what I just said.
that don't, so you can't really define it as one or the other because some positions are really not they're not very athletic. They're just skillful.
That's
like
right.
Catcher,
First
right.
base.
But you have a lot of very
Pitcher.
very
To be super athletic.
Yeah, catchers.
Really?
You have to block every ball. And
You gotta squat.
Throw people out.
It's a squat.
You have to do a lot of duck walks.
That's not easy. Squat.
I did not say it was easy.
but that's a skill.
Thank you.
That's a skill you're
That's the
acquiring.
debate. Is it a skill game or is it an athletic game?
Days, I think Johnny Bench was the one that kind of changed the catcher position. Before it was always like the overweight guy or the guy that wasn't that athletic, but he kind of changed.
So like Coach Ricky would be the catcher
Yeah. Well, depending on
because of the weight issue. Well, I mean, you know what? Obviously
before Johnny.
there is a weight limit, so maybe he wouldn't.
Yeah, maybe it wouldn't.
Yeah,
make
maybe
it.
it wouldn't
would
be.
make the cut.
Yeah,
So
he could be
What
mad.
player did Rosie O'Donnell play in the
League of Their Own. She played the
The lesbian.
big
She was the attractive one in the
That
movie,
was her
I thought.
position, I think.
Yeah.
Basketball is
The-
very good.
I thought they casted her for the sex
So
appeal.
one sport that I think is all skill is golf.
Yeah. yeah.
Golf 100% is just a sport played out on a big game board, right?
Yes.
racing?
Skill.
So I
That's a
found
skill.
Skill.
I found a chart that separates.
Oh shit, Ricky's
And-
got a chart.
God, dog.
interactive play.
Oh
So,
god damn it.
If you divide interactive,
If you guys need to go
play-
use the bathroom right now, you should go probably.
Just go.
I'm already shitting myself.
Turn. Just.
That's
yeah.
okay. This is your time for a bathroom break. Go ahead, Coach Ricky.
if you're talking about interactive play, you can divide that in between toy and challenge, right? And then a challenge.
Toy and challenge.
Yeah, like a Rubik's cube is interactive play, but
Like golf, you're not playing anybody else. You're only playing.
Say what?
yours.
What are you
if you're in
talking
a
about?
tournament? You're
You're
playing.
not playing
There's
against
other
them.
players.
No,
Yeah, but you're playing-
You're not playing against them. You're
Yes,
playing
you are,
against the
because you compare your scores at the end to see who wins.
But the
So
other
you're
player-
playing against the other players who are
the
scoring.
other player can't affect you at all on how you do.
He can make you lose by getting a better
If you're in a
score.
grouping with Tiger Woods, it might shake you more than if you're with somebody
Playing
else.
against- like if I'm playing against somebody else, they can do something to affect how I play.
Like
You don't do that in
basketball.
golf. You play against everyone plays against the course, and whoever played that course the best won. It's not
It's-
against.
Yeah, but I mean it's both.
It is
right?
against
so
other
you're
players.
playing the
I've
course,
seen
but
Happy
at the end
Gilmore,
of the-
man. I know how golf works.
No, you're playing the course, but at the end of the
It's
day,
a great documentary.
you're
It is,
whoever
yeah.
played the
It's true.
course
the best. Yeah, so
not
but
whoever played against the other player.
you're still being held up
It's
to
both.
who did best. Yeah, it's both. I think it's both.
I mean, you can say it's you against the course, but I mean, you are playing against other players,
Yeah,
100%.
swim and track and all that stuff.
All that
Same
falls
way.
under that.
That's the same thing. You're not playing against other people. You are comparing a time against other people.
Well, yeah, but it's
Remember
the
when
same thing. You're
Nintendo came-
competing.
They can get over to
Yeah.
the lane and try to drown you.
Yeah, but it's
Well, yeah, you can't hit him with your club,
Then I'm glad. I
You
did
know,
jiu-jitsu.
but
Yeah.
you're still playing against them.
We should
like
do a
100 meters.
It's
Like
kind of
a-
like it's kind of like basketball. You can't touch the other players.
Closest in
Bullshit.
golf,
Bullshit.
the closest
Yeah.
in golf
Bullshit.
where you're actually playing other people's match play, where me and Berto go against each other. If you
Professor
lose, you're out
Berto.
of the tournament,
Thank you.
and then I go and play the next person, and it's like a bracket way of playing golf
yeah.
rather than just who has the lowest score at the very end of 4 days. So that's a lot more exciting because you're actually
You know,
but it's kind of both. Like Ricky was
you're
saying,
actually
like,
playing against somebody else because if you get the lowest score, the other person.
but any kind of track and field sport is also that way. You are competing against
Well,
other
no,
people.
You can get in somebody's way when you're running 800.
Not if it's an
No,
individual
Stay in
match.
your lane.
Nope.
It's a DQ.
What about the shot put?
Okay, but I'm not saying that it wouldn't be a DQ, but
like a 100-meter dash.
People can
true.
affect.
But like a 100-meter dash. 100-meter dash.
Shot
Zach,
put.
Zach, do you have like some engineering tasks you could be doing? I mean,
Everything's set up.
Guys, everything's running fine.
When you're good at your job, you got time to chit chat, right?
Yeah.
Well, so this is what Ryan was saying. If I'm playing golf and Tiger Woods just so happens to be playing,
The intimidation
and my-
factor.
and my scores are going to be compared, like
Who the fuck's comparing you
It's,
to
a little,
Tiger
it's
Woods?
like it's like
Ricky?
going to a tournament and you're like next to you is like Hoist Gracie and you're like, oh man, I'm about to do this. Like it psychs you up a little bit. Like you have a different mentality. If you're out on the golf course, Tiger Woods is like your buddy. You are playing the same course. It's gonna kind of suck.
I don't think
Look,
I'd be friends with Tiger
I don't-
Woods.
If Tiger Woods was my
Fuck
buddy
Tiger Woods.
and he
I don't
invited me
think-
to
I
play
don't think I'd
golf,
be his
I would be
friend.
pissed. I'd
I
be
would
like,
tell
you're just
Tiger
trying to
Woods
show off, you asshole.
to go
Let's go
save
do
his
something
marriage.
neutral. Let's play basketball or like,
Play ping pong.
let's go play polo.
No, you would have to give him like a set of like Wolfa clubs, like Wolfa bat.
Yeah.
You
or
give
a
him like
stripper.
the Wolfa clubs, and then you get regular clubs.
And he probably still
even
beat
it
your
out.
ass.
Oh, he'll
Nah, I'd
still
beat
beat
him. I'd beat him.
He gets a stripper
I think
and
you
special
Tiger
clubs.
Woods if he had plastic golf.
No, you know what? I would play him in like the movie Tin
Fisher
Cup,
fries.
where he had to wear
man.
like he had to use like yard work utensils.
He used like the shovel. And
Yeah,
all
he
that
had a
stuff.
rake and a shovel and a hoe and stuff. I mean,
What'd you- what-
the tool like
Man,
the woman.
I don't think that was her
Shout
name.
out Cheech
I
Marin.
don't think she was an actual hoe. I think she was just some chick at the golf club that he was giving lessons to.
Renee Russo.
Yeah,
Professor
she's
Brandon,
not
what do you
really-
think? What do you think over here? You think
She seemed-
Coach
she
Ricky's
seemed
kind of
nice.
like a young Cheech Marin?
With that mustache, I mean, he looks good.
You
He
look
looks strong.
Yeah,
He could
you're
be-
like a young
Cheech.
Cheech Marin, but like an old Dora the Explorer.
I mean, heavier. Cheech was in shape.
No, what was the name of the guy? There's a guy in Dora.
Fuck.
Diego.
Yeah, go.
Hey,
They actually
Diego.
have a cartoon now called Go Diego Go.
Go Diego.
Yeah, like
Go
Dora's
Diego.
coming in, and then he's going.
He's going.
We got to get him back.
He's
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah,
DA go.
go. See?
D-A go.
See what I did there?
Mind
You
blown.
ever hear that theory that Dora the Explorer was
Prostitute.
coyote? She was like
I think you've talked about this before.
sneaking, immigrants over the river all the time.
I believe that though. I believe that.
She was in Better Call Saul. I saw it.
What she
Shit.
saw?
She
No?
was
Might
not
be
Saul.
Saul.
She was helping Saul out though.
That was a really good show, to be honest with you.
Saul good.
I
Did we
almost
order
liked
that
it a bit
pizza?
more.
Is that happening? Or?
I don't.
We didn't.
Did we order?
I don't think we
No.
did we?
All right, shout out to Shot 2 unofficial sponsor,
Well,
Dan's Pizza.
yeah,
I'm gonna
go.
get one going.
You guys, y'all remember in Blues?
Are you gonna order it, Zach, or do you want me to?
Yeah, he got arrested for
No.
being a pedophile.
What's
I
that?
don't.
You remember in Blues? No, he didn't get arrested for being.
He did. Him or the Barney guy did.
That was a rumor. Dude.
You know the Barney guy.
Steve is not a pedophile.
Dude, Barney started
Whoa,
a tantric
it's getting
sex.
hot over
Yeah.
here.
Dude, Barney's
Ricky's
Oh,
getting
man.
upset
No,
over
no, no,
Blue's Clues.
Something happened.
We done hit a nerve
He was
here.
looking at like a little kid's butt or something. Like it
Ooh,
was weird.
Professor Brandon.
I'm telling you.
I just got to do a call out real quick. You got a shout out from Professor Olpiano. He said, "How can we be positive like Professor Brandon?"
Hey,
Also,
Hey, wow.
Nobody-
hold up. Also,
Team positive.
good looking.
Nobody keeps up the positivity like Professor
That's right.
Umpiano.
So,
Yeah, let me
positive.
just be clear. My positivity it cannot be compared to the positivity of Professor
It's
Opiano.
unmatched.
He is Professor Positive.
Yeah,
That is
no,
true.
Whenever you
Shout
see
out
him,
to Professor Opiano.
Hey.
Bacalais.
you
Absolutely.
cannot miss
Shout
Professor Umpiano because he is glowing a golden aura
Man,
of positivity.
if you're in a
You can't.
if you're having
miss him.
if you're having a bad day,
Just go
just
say hi to him.
drop into Gracie Baja West Chase. Just go up and tell him he's going to cheer you up. He's going to be positive. You're going to feel great walking out the door. man.
Yeah, you're gonna shake his hand.
Exactly.
You're gonna see that your hand is not as beat up as his hand.
He
It's gonna
might
make
he
you
might
feel
give
so
you a
much
hug.
better.
He may
You know
even
what I
take you to a Brazilian steakhouse. He loves you guys
He might give you a hug.
from behind.
Professor Opiano, I'm so glad you listened, man.
All right, guys,
I'm
so-
excited.
I'm
now.
excited. Yeah, this is
I'm
gonna be-
excited
Opiano.
now.
I'm gonna give it a shout out to Dan's Pizza. What kind of pizza do you guys want?
Hey.
What should we order?
I like the carnivore.
Carnivore.
Carnivore's dope. It guys all
I'm down with.
carnivore. I'm down with food.
Yeah, let's get
Ryan.
that pizza
Ricky-
with the stuff on it.
Don't look at me like I'm the fat guy that wants to order the pizza.
I'm
Real
actually.
talk?
It's the glasses. I'm looking
Yeah,
at
you
Berto
ate
right now.
before you got here.
I had a steak
Twice.
and asparagus before I got
Twice.
here.
Twice.
And like
So,
8 beers.
Extra
Yeah,
large
Ryan,
carnivore.
Ryan got day drunk.
Extra large carnivore.
Yeah, it was huh?
What?
Yeah,
Carnivore?
yeah.
Do what y'all got to do, man.
All right.
He done ate twice.
Be right back.
He done ate 2 times.
I had a steak and asparagus. It was very healthy, and 8 IPAs.
asparagus.
That's good. Yeah.
8?
Like I think it was 4, and then like 3
You ate-
tiki wheats.
You
or
ate
something
some
like that.
IPAs.
Yeah, why
I
you just
drank
drink it? It's
them.
probably faster.
So you
Consume them.
froze them and made them into a slushy and
Shoot
then
'em
ate
up?
them with
No,
a spoon.
I drank them by the pool.
Man,
I
beer
really-
slushies are weird.
They are weird.
They're weird. None of the goodness of the beer ever comes through on a beer slushy. It's like all
It's-
fucking weirdness.
Yeah, because alcohol doesn't freeze, so it gets all
You
weird.
It's
know what
all
a-
like it's a lot of just water.
You know what a
Yeah.
good frozen one is? We used to take Four Loko, put them in the margarita machine, and then we'd let them do their thing, and then we'd have Four Loko margaritas,
Disgusting.
and that will ruin your life.
Hey, quick story about Four Loko. My brother one time bought a Four Loko in a gas station and did not realize that you cannot open it as soon as you walk out of the gas station.
What?
So he opened it and started pouring it into a cup, and the guy was like, "You guys need to get out of here! I'm gonna call the cops."
Yeah, it wasn't a Four Loko. It was a what's Bud Light's like margarita.
Bud Light,
Oh,
Butterita.
God damn it!
strawberry.
What about that Mad
Yeah,
Dog
the
2020?
strawberry Rita or whatever.
Strawberry
Yeah, strawberry Rita or limerita. That's what it
It was
is.
a lime But one of my
Like, you kids,
one
get
of
out my store.
friends, back when I was a young heathen.
Young heathen.
He would have a
Yesterday?
Camelback. He would have a Camelback, and he would mix one large watermelon or loco with a liter of Sprite, and then 2 Red Bulls, like of the biggest.
Oh God,
That's
damn.
horrible,
He's
man.
ready
I'm
to party.
disappointed. I'm very disappointed.
That's-
We took our Camelbacks in
That's
Germany.
ready to party.
Bacardi and Coke. We'd walk around all around the town, end up in a gay bar or something, and we'd be like, "Hey, man, I bet I can get these guys to buy me more drinks than you." And it's like an army thing. So there's like 6 of us going out trying to get gay dudes to buy us drinks.
So how many of y'all got laid that night?
I didn't. You know me. I'm very coy.
That's an army thing. Is that what you said?
Army. I mean, we don't fuck. Like the Navy thing is you actually have sex with them. So
Yeah, I thought Army was not supposed to be gay.
I'm not
But
gay,
you
but
said-
it was.
You said
it was
the others
fun.
were gay, but now you're talking about you trying to go pick
We
up
went to
gay
the-
guys.
we went to the gay bar.
Does
You
your
go pick
wife
up gay
know about
guys?
this alternative lifestyle you live?
Yeah, is it?
She
Do you
does.
still go do this?
It was 10, 15 years ago. I did not.
That's
do
when you
anything.
started.
But
That
there were so
still
many
counts.
chicks there.
That's
Like
when I started
all
10,
these
15
chicks
years
went to
ago,
the gay
guys. It's
bar.
hard
Like,
to.
there was a ton of chicks at the gay bar.
So you've been banging dudes for 10 to 15 years?
My dick is weathered, Professor Brandon. Weathered. I got calluses from buttholes.
He got treads.
All right, let's move on.
He's got the treads
you
on the
brought-
tire.
You brought
Let's-
it up, man.
Let's change topics.
Brought it up.
Maybe we should just move on.
God damn.
Why you got to go there?
You were talking about
know
it.
You
say I
brought it
fucked
up.
I'm not ever gonna be like, no, I didn't fuck no guys, because you know I'm just gonna go with it, because like I can't let you have that over me.
You were talking about it.
You brought it up.
Like Berto's like, oh, you're fat. Oh, sorry, Professor Berto's like, you're fat. And I'm like, dude, like no shit. Like
I told you
thank
how to. I told you how to handle that. What do you say?
Say it, Professor.
Professor Brandon, I appreciate it.
No.
No.
What did Professor Brandon tell you
You're
to
supposed
say?
to say I am comfortable with my body and my body image.
I'm comfortable with my body and my body image and Professor Brandon's sexuality.
Ryan,
That was
comfortable
nice.
with your body and your body.
Ryan, I'm not comfortable with your body.
I'm gonna
or
put
your
my
body
belly
image.
flap on your forehead. when we
Yeah,
train.
and then I'm gonna choke you.
whatever. I mean,
So
you still
it'll
got
be
belly
okay.
flap, son.
Belly flap.
Belly,
That-
belly flapped.
That belly, you got belly flapped.
So for the listeners out there, we're in the back of Saloon Door, and we cracked open the garage.
So
that-
good.
Like the garage door, so that we got a breeze.
We got a
But
good
how
little-
creepy would it be
we got a
if
little
man walked
breeze.
under there right now?
That's
What if
soccer,
Professor
Well,
Allen just crept up
I mean,
under there?
it would make this podcast much more exciting than it already is. I think.
That'd be
No, we're missing Professor Allen. So I was like, what if he just kind of creeps in underneath?
Yeah, imagine if someone creeped in underneath.
Just
right?
creeps in underneath the.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
And was just like, hey, y'all got $1.
Hey, Ricky. Do you have
Why
keys in
the
this
PO
place?
store is so wet?
He does not.
No.
We get some secret talking going on
We
here.
do have some secret talking. It's actually last call in 45 minutes, and they're closing in an hour. But
What do you want?
yeah, and since Mr. Austin's not here, we might be time constrained. And
Nope.
Oh yeah, where is Austin?
Oh,
our pizza's going to be here in about an hour, so we might need to figure out what to do.
Austin's in his honeymoon right now.
he's on his honeymoon.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
That's what he said.
that's yeah. It could be it could be nap time. Honeymoon could be like
Ricky, where's Austin?
He's
He's on his honeymoon.
yeah, I forget what island he's on, or he's close to the beach.
is it on Mexico, the island of
Galveston
Mexico?
Galveston Island.
He splurged and went to Padre.
Oh shit. That's like 10 minutes from Mexico. Well, 15 metric minutes.
Man, I feel sorry for people that move here, like with the assumption that Galveston is a beach,
Oh yeah, that's
you know, instead of a chemical waste
How-
dump.
what is it about the sand that if you go down there and you just lounge out on the beach, you will have that sand on you for the next month?
Because it has oil on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross, man.
So one time, me and my wife were at the beach, and she was like, "I am never swimming in that." And I go, "It's fine. It's nothing bad about it."
Well, except the flesh-eating bacteria.
Well, so the next thing you know, all of a sudden you see this this oil drum
Yeah.
wash up the shore. It
Yeah.
just says like Tonka oil on it or something like that.
Yeah.
And these kids run in there and like get the oil drum and bring it back on shore.
Yeah, there was some holes in the oil drum, but someone conveniently plugged those holes with syringes.
God.
Well, I mean,
Put them right in there.
Dude, you know
at least
Galveston
giving
is
him an E for effort.
You know,
right?
Galveston is
That's
bad
intent.
whenever it makes like news that there's clear water. Like
Yeah.
it
Well,
made
no,
the
hang on.
news.
Let's be clear. The water is the color that it is because of the Mississippi River.
Okay,
It's not the color that it is because it's polluted. I mean,
If you think about
it is
like,
polluted.
it is.
All of this,
But-
because we live right by the ship channel. Dude.
Yeah, but the Mississippi River is so huge, and all the silt is going into the
no,
Gulf
I
of
know,
Mexico.
I know.
So the whatever
that
the
heads west. and
currents,
like
the currents,
Destin
yeah.
and the Florida beaches are all nice.
that's right. That's right.
Go
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
it doesn't
That's
catch
right.
that side.
go east, it goes west.
Yeah.
Which all of those states the Mississippi River runs through, they should pay money to Galveston for their
Yeah, exactly.
shitty behavior.
100%. 100%. And
All that
if,
shit
if
washes
you
down.
go out,
I'm
if
pretty
you
sure
go
that's what
out,
built the causeway. You got that thing refurbished.
if you go out in Galveston Bay, it'll get nice and blue, and you just got to go further enough out.
Yeah, you get about a mile offshore. It's good. You go
Yeah.
offshore fishing, it gets pretty blue and pretty clear
Yeah,
out there. It's pretty
definitely.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
Never been out
Galveston's not
there.
that bad.
Never-
We give it
never
a hard
got that
time.
far.
It's not that
Well, you
bad.
never hear anybody saying, "Yeah, I spent all weekend snorkeling around Galveston."
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no,
No.
you're not gonna hear that.
Typically, you hear I spent about 2.5 hours in Galveston. Then we had to go to the hospital for some skin infection, but it was a good weekend overall.
Like
Yeah, Mercer.
I for real know people that got flesh-eating bacteria, or not flesh. They got MRSA.
MRSA.
Lubor's son got it.
Really?
Adam, yeah.
God damn.
I mean, it's out there.
Yeah, for you guys that don't know, Mercer's like staph on steroids,
Yep.
pretty much. It'll fuck you up.
Yeah, and for those of you who do know, sorry, that shit sucks.
Yeah,
That's bad.
that shit do suck.
That's worse than that ringworm you can catch in the bed with Professor Brandon.
I've done it. I've
It
done
is
it.
worse. That is factually.
That's documented.
just a little cream. We're good.
Yeah.
That's documented.
It's fine.
It's just a little cream in the bedroom.
That's right.
We'll be all right.
Hey, you know,
Look, I'm not saying anything.
pluses and
bad.
minuses to every relationship. There's no perfect relationship.
All right.
All right, I'm reading some comments here on the live feed that we got going on.
What we got? We got somebody
So
asking shit.
Bernardo Patel says, "I want to fight." I'm assuming he means on the Third Coast Grappling card.
Or he wants to fight one of us.
Sorry, Bernardo. This is drinking time for us. We're here to chit chat and
This is,
enjoy beverages. Maybe next time.
This is Fifth Strike Podcast. We do not schedule fights for Third Coast Grappling.
Oh, okay. And we also have one from Professor Olpiano, but I might actually answer this. It was actually
What's up?
asked to you, Professor, but I think we actually covered this in a Professor Dracolino video. Last question: if Professor Mullins can teach us how to defend yourself against a person that tries to bite the low parts from inside the jar.
The low
the ball
parts.
That's
fondlers.
right, the ball biters, and I think if you back in the El Dorado days,
Well, yeah, there is a video by
love that
from
video.
Professor Dracolino and myself discussing
Absolutely.
that topic. But an alternative maneuver would to be set up the omoplata.
or the triangle, and you can move to the omoplata.
Yeah, well, but triangle, they're right in range there, Oliver.
Well, yeah, but my
You know what I
thing
mean?
is,
So when you go to omoplata, you're off to the side. They really
Yeah.
can't get their teeth where they need to be.
yeah,
so
no, that's true.
From the guard, if we're talking about a submission, omoplata is really the most testicle saving submission that we have in Brazilian
Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu.
I think people have this misconception that think that like whenever you're getting triangled, like it's just so easy to just bite their genitals. One, that thought goes across your head. You're a psychopath. Two,
Yeah,
like,
isn't that easy?
yeah,
you
two-
can do it,
yeah,
but
two, so like
it is-
you have to think about it. Like your shoulders being jammed into your neck, and you have legs wrapped around your neck. So you can't articulate your neck that
Yeah.
well to get to a leg.
really, your ball should be like under the kind of like smashed against the guy's neck.
Yeah. So really, the only thing you could bite would be like their top, like their stomach.
But
I
even
guess.
then, it would be difficult. But like you said, because you can't really,
articulate.
Yeah, you can't move your head that much.
Yeah. So
And also, the guy in the triangle could be like punching you or like elbowing you.
if I just have you in a triangle and you start trying to bite me, I will 100% start punching you from the
100%.
triangle as hard as I can.
But I think omoplata. I mean, if we're
Omoplata is probably like the safe.
yeah, if we're
the
talking
safe
about, I mean,
option.
obviously a leg lock would be better. But I'm saying, or renegade choke. But I mean, if you wanted to protect your balls while attacking from the closed guard, I think omoplata is where you got to go.
But
Dude,
if you wanted to be fancy, could you transition to the go-go plata?
Barambolo all day.
No,
It's
because
not-
in the go-go plata, you spin back, in front of the guy.
But you have the shin to prevent the
That's
coming down.
true, but I wouldn't risk it.
See the like, I was thinking to just go for the regular armbar. Just go for the traditional armbar, because if they go in like this at your balls, right, they're either going to stretch their arms out too much, or they're come in real shallow. In which case, you can just guillotine them.
yeah. I mean, you're right.
So
Guillotine is the move. We're gonna go bump sweep. The guy defends to the guillotine. I mean, there's no way he can get to your
Because
balls.
if you're going like with your hand, like let's say we're not trying to bite. Let's say the guy's just trying to like grab your nuts or something.
yeah,
Like
grabbing's no big deal.
they're gonna expose the neck.
Yeah,
Right. So you can
Definitely,
just jump on the
definitely.
guillotine. It's
Definitely.
easy.
I have a follow-up question. Hopefully that answers your question, Professor Olpiano. If you do need more information,
We can talk more about it, Professor, next time we see each other.
And
Yeah,
Professor,
no.
I'm sure Professor has his own techniques as
Well,
well.
I would love to
Absolutely.
debate
I would love
it.
to hear his opinions on how to deal with this.
I would love to hear it.
Here on the Fifth Stripe, we're always ball conscious and concerned for everybody's genital well-being. So
Genitalia.
we're always more than happy to discuss techniques to help with that. But flip side to that, to the black belts in the house, I'd also like to get Ryan and Zach's opinion. If you're in someone's guard and you're the ball biter, what tactics would you use to defend yourself so you could bite said balls?
I'm not. That's stupid.
Man, I'm just saying you have to get into it. We have to discuss
That's
both
dumb.
sides.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
bite somebody's
I'm
balls.
just saying.
I would never do that.
Yeah.
Is it because you're a trained fighter and you know how that works?
That's how you do it.
my brain,
Oh, jeez.
I cannot get in that state of mind.
Yeah, I cannot possibly
Yeah.
think like that.
Like
Ricky's-
honestly, if somebody
Coach Ricky's
triangles
carrying
you,
a small piece of paper.
Oh,
if somebody
All
triangles
right,
you,
so
and
we
they're-
got our time limit extended.
Excellent. Good job for Ricky for his
I want to elaborate on my
social
ball
skills.
stuff in my face.
Yeah. Wait, you say you want to elaborate?
Well, you know what? I think so. Just to get, let's just talk about. Well, I shouldn't say it like that. We'll talk about growing strikes. I was gonna say let's talk about balls. It's a bad phrase there.
I mean,
Let's
we're
just
already there.
So look. This is how you got to think about it. Okay. Getting hit in the balls is in the movies. It's played up like you are completely incapacitated.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
It is bullshit. Now we've all trained for everyone at the table has trained for at least 5 years. Some of us much longer than that.
3 years.
Okay,
Baby.
okay, still. All of us
I'm just fucking around.
have taken
Plus or
like
minus 2.
full
I'm so inexperienced.
Come at me, bro.
all of us have taken like 100% full force shots to the balls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Oh yeah.
you can keep training. It's fine. Like it's not fun, it hurts, but you really don't have to like double over and moan and cry. Some people do that, but you don't
That's
need.
UFC fighters.
Yeah, you know. I mean,
Well-
Well,
man,
because they get 5
Yeah,
minutes.
they're taking advantage of it.
They get
yeah,
5
okay,
minutes.
but look. That proves my point. Okay, so for the UFC's 1 through 8, okay, striking the groin was legal.
and
You will
encourage.
you will never see anybody even make a face when they get hit straight in the nuts. That's right there. That proves my point. You know what I mean? So this idea that just hitting somebody in the balls is going to incapacitate them is it's not true.
Professor, I have the video of the guy.
Joe Son and Keith Hackney.
He's just
Joe Son.
wailing on the guys. So the guy's in a headlock. Let me
Yep.
pull up the video.
It's
The guy's in a headlock.
Keith
and he-
Hackney.
and he's
Right
and
just
Joe Son.
wailing, wailing on the guy's nuts. And the guy's not.
He doesn't even react.
He doesn't
he's-
have any
He's
nuts.
reacting a little
Plot
bit, but
twist.
like
Hardly.
it's not much.
I mean,
Tucking.
he's reacting the same as
He
if he
was
was getting
nut tucking.
hit somewhere
He's
else.
kicking him in his butthole. He has no nuts.
I saw that fight. I know,
Yeah. So I have it pulled up.
but that
here.
proves my point. You know,
I'm
when you're
gonna
all pumped up and you're full of adrenaline, all that's going to do is piss people off.
I'm gonna make one statement.
Bert,
Just
Bert
while I
will
have a
post the
second.
link
While I
up
have a
on the
second.
live podcast.
Yeah. So
At our-
Wait,
Are you
wait,
gonna
let,
talk-
let me
Right,
just show
right,
the
right.
video real quick. I'm gonna put this on the camera. It says when you catch the dude commenting emojis on your girl's picture, just ignore that. Just watch the
He's
fucking
getting
video.
fucked up.
Is it this one? That one?
We don't have to remain silent here, guys. This isn't a funeral or anything. Yeah. This isn't the death of
What's
the
up?
episode. Thanks, Berto. You fucking killed it. Jesus.
Have any of y'all ever been hit in the nuts twice in the same round?
Oh fuck, that hurts.
At that point, you're like, are you
But
fucking doing this
It's on purpose.
Yeah, that's when intent gets called into play.
No, dude, I got hit with a spinning side kick
Spinning nut kick.
right in the dick. Like it wasn't even. It was like mostly dick. Like I had to, my brother got kind of upset with me during this time because he was like, "Can you stop telling people you got kicked in the dick?" I was like, "Dude, there's a
Well,
bruise there. It's
I'm gonna be honest
weird."
with
You
I
know
feel-
what it is? I think
I thought I had to check to make sure it was still
I feel like
intact.
we should call this episode 14, mostly dick.
Mostly dick.
Mostly
Ball-
dick.
Well,
dick
okay,
and balls.
it's like this.
Dick and balls.
Well,
If you've
D and B.
if
Yeah, he's gonna be
if
mad
you've ever
if he missed
seen
it.
like a little kid like fall down and like trip and like hit, you know, whatever, he gets hurt. If nobody like looks at him, he doesn't cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you jump
For the
up,
most part,
if you
for the
jump
most
up and you're like, "Oh, you okay?" Kid starts crying. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing with
You get a
nut
toy
shots.
out of
I
that.
think most people just think they have to react. Otherwise, you know, they do it like a social pressure almost.
What's up, Ryan?
biggest crybaby as a kid.
Well,
I don't
like,
believe that at all.
What do you mean as a kid, Coach Ricky?
Well, at our reception this weekend, I have like triplet nephews, right? So they're all on the dance floor. They're having a good time, and I go out
Like
there.
like they're all connected.
No, like that, like Siamese twins. Not,
That's nuts, man.
no, I'm just.
How
I'm
many
just
arms
kidding.
they got?
They're from
They got
Siam.
They got like 5.5. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But
So can they
goddamn.
all move all the arms, or only certain ones control certain ones?
all right, they're triplets. There's 3 individual human beings.
Conjoined.
Negative, but
What part of them is conjoined?
maybe they're birth sac.
Their
I don't know.
spirit. Their spirit.
Wow.
But no, we were out on the dance
Your
floor, and they
joints
just
are
kept
Jesus.
coming. Hey, Uncle Ryan, I want to fight. And I'm like, just give me a second. And then they just come up and right in the nuts. And I'm out there like trying to break. Like you saw them like grabbing on my legs and shit. And I'm like, all right, guys, all right, cool. And I finally grabbed one and put him in a rear naked choke. And I said, you better tap and go
That's
see your mom.
assault. That's assault.
And
Better
Ryan,
tap and
I'm
go
gonna
see
be
your
honest
mom.
with you. The best part of that story is like when you're like, they came up to saying they wanted to fight, and you said, "Not now."
Dude.
Like, this is something that we fight usually, but I'm going to beat your
It
ass
happened
later.
multiple times throughout the night. And I just would just,
So,
I just
I'm
walk through
still
it.
thinking about
Protect your dick.
triplets that are joined together by the shoulder that have 6 arms. So the middle one,
Yeah.
I'm thinking like the arms are above. So
It's like Goro.
they're a little
No,
taller,
they'd have to
so
come
it's
out the
Goro.
front.
Yeah, well, the thing
They have to
is,
come out the front. He's ready to hug.
What about Goro, the 6
No,
arms?
what if they're attached like around the back? Like they're always like.
They're giving the hand jobs. That
Like
one
he's
is.
like
oh,
he's
so
like
the one in the middle can like never really use his arms.
No, he's going to get
Yeah,
jerked
they're
off
just-
by the other ones.
He's like, no, dude, I will not scratch your back. I'm sick of that shit.
But I do have a good angle on your butthole. And I got you.
That would, yeah, someone's designated wiper constantly. They're
No,
like,
but
"Are we
somebody
clean
has
back
to be
here?"
designated wiper.
Conjoined Siamese
yeah.
twins. Like you see some that are kind of hot. Like you can Google like hot Siamese
What
twins.
are you talking
God damn
about?
it,
What
Ryan.
Just go
are
with
you
it. Just go with it.
talking
Go with
about?
it. Just go with
Ryan.
it. Just go with it.
What
It's not bad.
are
fucking
you
have you on the
talking
podcast.
about?
Hey, we created this thing together, guys. And if I want to talk about hot Siamese twins, I'm going to do it. So just
All
listen.
right.
Just listen.
Give me an example.
Well,
Are you-
okay,
are you-
hang on. Let's talk about it in a jiu-jitsu context.
God damn it.
If I would-
You know, so if they enter a tournament, or first of all, are they allowed to?
They have to be at weight, Professor. They got to make weight.
yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay,
true. So,
so-
they would have to make
so
the
look,
weight.
that's fine. So they
Collectively.
obviously they'd be super heavy. They'd be super
Yeah,
No,
heavy.
maybe they're
have to be
heavyweight.
super-
Maybe they're fat twins.
But are-
Maybe they're ultra heavyweight. Maybe
But
they're
are,
coming in
are
there.
they hot, Ryan? Are
They're
they
hot and they're
Siamese
fat.
twins?
So it's like I'm
You
just
can't put those two words together, man.
Two thick
no look
chicks
like
connected at the
connected.
hips, huh?
They're like the ultra heavy limit is what 221.
No,
So if
ultra
they're-
heavy is over 260, I think.
No, over 221.
Okay, over 220.
So if they're connected, they're 110 pounds each. They could be hot and still make the ultra heavyweight and get slung around by a normal man or
Oh, my
woman.
God.
I don't think
That's not
so because
connected.
I mean, you can't have a general conversation about Siamese twins or conjoined twins because they're all going to be different. But for the sake of the podcast, let's assume that we're talking about a general case where they're conjoined in a way that is not dangerous.
Maybe
They
they're,
have. Now we got to talk about: do they have 4 arms, 2 arms, 3 arms?
maybe they're connected by their tails or something. Like they're like to their butt.
People don't have tails,
No, no, no.
Ryan.
They have, no,
what
no,
are you talking about?
No, they have.
I
they have
think-
Nobody is
no, no,
connected
no.
by their tail.
They have
Ryan.
coccyx. It's like kind of hangs down.
Hey man, this is
Maybe it's
PG-13, dude. We
mutated.
can't say that.
Hey, no. What if they're covered?
This is a family
what if they're
podcast.
attached like back to back, so you can't get
Ricky,
back on any-
Ricky,
I
that's
took your
called
back from
ass
birth.
to ass, and I don't think you've understood that.
I got your back, bro.
Yeah.
Like they're just back to back. So they have 2 arms in front, 2 arms in back, 2 legs in front, 2 legs in back.
And they
Side-
both
side
operate
control.
independently.
And
How many
trust-
Okay,
legs?
but what about this?
How many
What
legs?
about the one that facing front controls the back arms and legs, and the one facing back controls the front arms and legs?
It doesn't matter who
'Cause
controls who. How would you beat it? How would you?
It's all about communication. You can be like, hey, let's do a trust fall. Just catch yourself in a push-up position. We're good.
I mean, that
You
would
fall
be
backwards.
tough, man.
Everything's a front roll and a break fall at the same time.
I mean, it's all good. Like you got hands everywhere.
I mean, I think
They're a quadrupod at that.
that's right. I mean, sweeping would be incredibly difficult.
Ricky, are one
you
of
have to
these?
knock out like 8
are-
table legs to get them.
Yeah.
Do you have any Siamese twins in your monster manual by chance? Because I feel like that's something we could address.
I
down
bet
the
it
I
line.
could.
mean, that's a tough opponent.
That is. All right, so
How'd you beat it?
Look, yeah, no, here's
I-
special edition Ricky's monster manual, and no offense to
Well,
back-to-back attached Siamese quadriplegic.
We got love for all of you.
Goro folk.
Come do jujitsu. It's for everyone. You'd be a world champ.
Absolutely, you can sign. You can
Now-
sign up for the Mortal Kombat
now, I
tournament.
mean, as always, it's going to be gi or no gi. What are we talking about here?
No gi.
Who the fuck makes a
How you
gi
gonna have-
like that?
How you gonna have 8?
Just keep
How you gonna have?
hands
How,
Shout
Thank
out to
you.
show your
Thank you.
how you gonna have 8 grips on one person? That's not even fair.
I
So
have
you have the
what?
Siamese twin with like 8 grips on you.
Do you get grips with your feet on?
Yes.
Right.
I can pick up my
Yeah, they
underwear
only-
with my feet.
They only have
I do. My
four,
wife. My wife
four
gets
arms,
pissed off with me a
Ryan.
bit.
They only got 4.
4 feet.
I
on,
think you're
4
confused
feet
about
back.
what a human is.
Oh my God.
What if they're flexible? though?
Ryan.
Because
You are showing you're a blue belt
Well,
more
but,
and
okay,
more
look,
every single
Yeah, Ryan.
sentence.
Only black belts know how to deal with.
Only black
forearms.
belts know how to make a joke, man. I'm sorry. I need to get my black belt in
Jesus
I
jokes.
think you're doing great. I like it.
I think you
I like the back-to-back quadruped
the back.
never not
God
doing a
damn it.
push-up approach.
well, I think look,
Quadrupod.
I think this is the plan. You got to isolate one, right?
So
What?
Can they do cartwheels?
I don't
Probably
know if they
both
could.
directions.
Shoulder
Maybe.
pressure.
Can they cartwheel like in synchronization?
Maybe,
Is
but
it
I
like
mean,
one of those balls?
You don't got to
push that
submit
never-
both
Keeps
of them.
going, just keeps
one
going.
of them.
like my.
So I would lock in with like a De La Riva position, maybe a spider guard.
Oh my god!
No close guard is probably going to be too big. It's
Gonna
going
be
to
able to break the grips. from
yeah,
behind.
exactly. I mean, obviously the one that's behind is going to open your legs,
Just
no
open your
problem.
legs,
yeah.
yeah.
So I think what you got to do is you got to stay in front of one of them, and you just got to try to basically ignore the other one.
You're always in front of one.
Think of
Well,
the
that's what I
double
mean.
arm bars.
What I'm saying is,
Absolutely.
but you don't want
Focus
to
on the one in front of
approach
you,
from
though.
the side, Coach Ricky.
Are
You got both of them.
Are they sharing lungs?
No, they're sharing
Because
back.
that would be increased cardio.
I mean,
If they both have a vascular system that runs through two different sets of lungs,
They're two people
they're
stuck
just stuck like vertebrae to vertebrae
yeah,
or what?
Yeah, yeah.
They're
They
stuck
share
on
a
their backs.
spine,
They
exactly.
share a spine.
Yeah,
Ass to
but they
ass.
can operate independently, right? I mean, it's a team, obviously, tag team.
I'm like,
I'm just saying, you would want to use a technique that's going to just really make it 1 against 1 instead of 2 against 1.
What if you Ezekiel choke, one to sleep, and then you collar choke them? The next
Yeah, that's interesting. If you put one head to sleep,
Well,
do
you only
win?
got to get one tap.
True.
But what if you put the head to
Okay,
sleep?
so yes,
never
that, that's a good point. So if one of them taps, you win.
Yeah.
If you put one to sleep, I'm guessing the game is still on.
Yeah, you got to tap the other one.
That's what I would. But and then also too, when you're trying
those,
to tap,
those limbs might become
Well,
like.
but
if
but when you're trying to tap the second one, the other one's probably going to wake up because they're only going to be out for 10, 15 seconds.
But here's the thing: like, are there
damn, that's hard.
are there certain appendages that will be non-active while one head is asleep?
the penis.
God damn it! Thank you, Ryan, our high
Man.
I'm
schooler.
just saying, like,
Why do
you know
I-
what, man? I'm
so-
trying to have
We're trying to have serious
yeah,
conversations.
Professor Bird,
people.
we're
We're
trying to
trying to
have
have a
serious
serious
conversation, and you're making dick jokes,
if they're
man.
back to back, they both have penises.
Yeah, that's obvious, Ryan.
Double dick it.
Yeah, next time we're just gonna have a high schooler on to say dick and butt and ass like Ryan does.
No, Professor, we don't need one. We have Ryan.
yeah,
Thank
it's true.
you. I'm glad I'm yours, Professor.
You're like a
Thank you.
junior high kid.
I have a really.
You're
dumb
like, I
sense
get
of
to
humor.
say butt on a microphone.
It's
what?
so funny. You should see me when I fart, bro. It's the funniest thing ever.
I'm
It's the best
I'm
thing
surprised you haven't farted into the microphone already.
Penis.
Actually, that was
Penis,
that was
penis,
me.
penis, vagina, vagina, vagina. Hashtag
God damn
varsity
it,
blues.
Well, I guess we're moving on.
I guess we are.
So I
Your
think
mom's
this
house
is a good,
podcast has a fart mic.
That is true.
Like a mic dedicated for when anybody needs to fart.
Yeah,
so I think this is a good time.
I think we should
to
use
talk about
Ricky's.
the monster manual.
Oh, I got this down. I already know how to. It's easy.
You wanna bring it in?
All right. So, well, all right. Let's
can-
move into Ricky's monster.
We can
Manual.
do my beer later.
Fuck your beer.
Fuck you.
Yo,
No, let's
ouch.
do the beer
Maybe
first,
after the beer.
and we'll do. Yeah, let's do the beer first.
And then we
Yeah,
get,
we got Dan's Pizza coming. Let's
I
do
want to
some beer
talk
with
some
the pizza.
jujitsu too. After that, if we
Zach,
can.
don't you have some like computer stuff you could be doing, or
That joke's old now.
Hey, y'all got. Hey,
that
hey,
joke is
hey.
not old.
Podcast.
Y'all
You know,
got.
so we've talked this before. Okay, I don't give up on a joke,
Yeah.
right?
You don't give up on a
Yeah,
joke.
I'm gonna do it. I'm
you
gonna do it
cannot.
2, 3, 400 more times.
Brent-
You're
It's gonna
the
get funny
Family
again.
Guy of jokes, you know, when they just do a bit that's just way too.
No, I'll tell you
It's
one
about
that
commitment.
I'll tell you one that I'm committing on long
Bad
term,
jokes.
Professor. You want to hear?
I want to
You
hear
want to
it,
hear long term?
please.
So, whenever somebody gets off shift, right?
Yes.
They have a term called saying you've been cut,
Okay.
right? So, anytime I hear this around the local bars that I frequent, one being Nobi Public House,
Yes.
I will hear somebody say, "Hey, Oliver, you just got cut,"
Actually, I don't work there.
and I will always reply to this with, "Are you okay? Do you need a Band-Aid or something? Can I help? Are you doing okay?" Right? So I'll always respond to this like this, right?
What a nice
That's good
guy.
for you,
the,
bud.
the first couple times it got chuckles, right? We got chuckles, right? 2, 3 months, 4 months in, no more chuckles.
Yeah.
No more.
You know what though?
But I kept plugging through. And
Keep-
guess what?
Got funny
Guess what?
again.
About-
I told you, man.
About a year and a couple months later,
Exactly.
I got those chuckles again.
I
And was
told
like,
you.
God damn it. I'm funny.
Man, if that
Folks,
was, if that was money, that would have
man,
been a great ROI. That would have.
It's
been a
about
great investment.
commitment. people, right? It's about commitment.
Because you're gonna get those laughs again.
You're gonna get them.
Because they're gonna get through the stage of like, this is funny. Okay, it's funny, but he said it already. Okay, he's saying this a lot. I'm tired of hearing him say this. And then, that was funny.
Look, you know it's funny.
It's funny.
You know, you've got proof that it's funny.
Yeah,
So you just gotta grind it out, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you gotta blast him with it.
That's
one
right.
That I did for a long time was whenever people would say, "Oh, I'm gonna call someone. I'm gonna call Oliver." I'd be like, "Oh,
What the fuck?
what are you gonna call them?" Right? Because that's a weird.
You're all over the place.
1-800 gay
man.
dick.
Shit,
That's a
dude.
weird question because they're actively on their phone trying to like listen for someone to answer.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like that's a weird question. They don't know how to answer that, right? And so
I could answer.
So if someone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna call my mom," I'd be like, "Oh, what are you gonna call her?" Right? And so then,
That's good. I like it. I like it. It's
over
good.
time, people get more
I laugh at
and
dad
more
jokes.
annoyed with that question,
Yeah.
right? Or like someone will be like, "Man, I need to call professor," right? And I'm like, "Oh, what are you gonna call him?" And they're just like, "Shut the fuck up."
But see,
Just like, stop.
you gotta keep,
gotta
just gotta grind it out.
grind it through.
Don't give up on it.
Because at first people were like, "What do you mean? Call me by their name," right? But then it's like, "Shut up, Ricky."
Yeah.
Like, you're not.
Don't let him hold you down.
That's a Professor Brandon influence.
Ryan,
I mean,
what's your,
another good one. You know, somebody says, "I got." They asked you, "Did you get your hair cut?" And I said, "No, I got all of them
I got
cut.
all of them cut. I
I
love
got
it.
all of them."
Oh, I've been hitting that one
Sucks.
recently because I got the kids
Man.
have been like, "You're bald."
You have alopecia.
I'm not
Don't
bald.
Tell them you had a haircut.
I got
Look,
hair.
straight
bald.
up.
That was not true when you
I
got
have
the,
hair.
the mohawk though.
No, you were
What
coming
about that?
for him.
You didn't get all of them cut. That's true. Only the sides.
I still got trimmed up.
Yeah.
You were growing it.
Well, then you can say you got most
Well,
of them
I still
cut.
got it trimmed.
You can say you got most of
You
them
gotta cut them loose ends. Exactly.
You had that Joe Dirt. What happened with that?
You gotta cut. Yeah,
Come here with me, meteor. Let's
that's
go.
right. That's right. Yeah.
Man, all right.
Hey, let's all say a prayer real quick for Professor Berto and his alopecia, and hope that it doesn't return.
In homage of Gary Tonin.
Exactly. I have a Jesus candle over here.
It's
slide
pronounced.
it.
It's pronounced Jesus.
Whatever.
Whatever.
So are we getting to the beer first, or
We're waiting for the pizza, man. We're waiting
so
for the
like,
pizza.
you want to talk about the D&D monster?
Let's do it. Professor Berto left, so I don't know what's happening.
Okay, so
He's getting a wig. Whoa. Oh. Professor
Mike-
Brandon being
Mike
very
malfunction
aggressive. Comes back from San Antonio with the whole strength of Goliath
Right.
with him. He brought Goliath with
He's
him.
like, I saw the Alamo. I felt the resurgence of power, and I'm trying here to conquer the microphone.
Yeah, I hear it.
That's pretty good.
So the D&D monster that we're going to talk about is it's like a turtle humanoid.
Really, which Renaissance painter is he named after?
Is it? Are you talking about the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah,
What kind of turtle? Like a soft shell or a hard shell?
Hard shell.
Soft shells are pussies.
Are you talking about?
a teenage turtle. Yeah, a teenage turtle, probably versed in ninjutsu.
So look, this turtle it can retract its limbs back into its shell,
Right, like a turtle.
but that's
Yeah.
stalling.
Like when
Is it? That's
If it
turtle
stays
guard.
in there too long, it would be
If
stalling.
it stays in there too long,
I got this figured out already.
You got to knock on a shell and say, "Come out, motherfucker."
So
That's what you got to do.
This
No.
is the difficulty, right?
It's easy. It's not difficult.
If you attack a limb, it can retract it.
They have small limbs. They're like little T-Rexes in their shells.
Pull up the picture.
Of a turtle?
I already got this figured out. So when you want me to
Not a
break it
turtle,
down,
you
you let me
idiot.
know.
It's a ninja turtle.
It'd be nice.
It's a YouTube trained ninja turtle. So like not real ninja, just a turtle.
Fuck that turtle.
Is he? What's it? How old is he?
I mean,
What's his diet consist of? Is it pizza?
He looks very well traveled.
Let me see.
He looks grizzled.
It looks like he's been in the trenches just doing turtle shit his whole life.
If you want to be entertained,
What's his speed rating at?
oh, he can move.
-2.
No, he can move as fast as you can.
say what?
whoa,
Watch your
whoa.
mouth there, Coach Ricky.
Hold up.
He
Oliver
cannot move as
Turtle.
fast as I can. I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's faster than Ryan.
No, no.
Maybe he can move as fast as you.
No.
Don't speak for me, son. I don't
I'll-
think so.
I'm
So
quick.
He's not abnormally slow. Let me put it that way.
I'm abnormally fast, so you better watch out.
You're abnormally fat? Is that what you
Fast.
just said?
Ryan
With an S.
Ryan is
Ryan, we
pretty
talked
damn
about
quick.
what
You're
say?
abnormally
Hey, look,
fat?
look,
What are
we-
you going to say?
Abnormally fat?
We just prayed for his hair loss.
We talked about what you're
And
going to
and he's
say.
gonna say that to me? I'm very
Yeah.
upset.
Tell him how you feel about your body image.
Professor Berto, I appreciate your criticism. I'm gonna apply it to the.
That
to
is
the-
not what we talked about.
I don't remember what the fuck you said, so I can't say it.
Just say I'm a strong, independent white man that don't need no.
I've got a Hank Hill
woman.
ass, and you can call me fat all you want.
Diminished glutes.
No junk in the trunk. I
Diminished
look like a
glutes.
cookie
You do
sheet.
have a Hank Hill.
I do. Why are you looking at my ass, Professor?
Because he's got to keep an eye on all
No,
of his students.
Because you know, I'm not
he's
even
gonna make
get
sure that
into it.
belt's tied right.
I'm very offended.
That's a pretty. That looks like what were the other? What was the bad turtle that Shredder made?
Shredder,
was
he
that
had that little
Toka and Razor.
retarded
One of them, Toka, I think was it. I don't know, the soft shell looking one, the snapper turtle.
Bebop and Bebop and
No,
Rocksteady.
no.
They
yeah.
weren't turtles. That was a rhino and something else,
Warthog.
man.
Warthog,
Warthog. Yeah.
yeah.
No, the other turtle was like he was like a loggerhead
It was
snapping
like- it was
turtle.
like
Like snapping
Snapple
turtle.
Yeah,
Snapping
yeah, I
turtle.
forgot what his
I
name
don't know what his
was.
name. He was all stupid though. He wasn't smart.
He got
Yeah.
fucked up.
Man,
Yeah, he was dumb.
so you know it was really so
That's how all
He
game
just
fights
fed
are.
him donuts, remember? And he was good.
Yeah.
So just gave him-
Oh, that was the guy. He got
that
all
was
big.
that was the Vanilla Ice Ninja Turtles, right?
Yeah.
The-
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Oh, sorry.
So look,
Yeah.
look,
That
Shut
one.
up.
this
You want to try it out already?
Shit.
Professor Brandon sneaking a taste.
What do we got here? Hold up. Okay, so beer.
blending segment.
Yeah.
Blending
Hold up.
segments.
Hey, we got to finish the fucking turtle defense.
We can take a
Go
beer
Ninja.
break. We can have a little.
We can do a little beer break. You want to do a
Yeah.
beer break?
Beer break. I'm gonna leave y'all with this thought. You got to get him to push on you to then attack
No, I disagree.
because
Don't you? Tell
I already
me what
got
to
it
do.
figured. I already got it figured out.
All right.
All right.
So we're gonna take a commercial break with one of our sponsors here, Beers with Birdo, to give
Commercial
our
break.
well, yeah.
Are we gonna do that for like a minute? I'm gonna go piss
All right.
outside.
So the beer that I brought this week is a wheat beer. Professor Brandon's jizzing in his pants right now.
The best beer.
his chinos, his chinos.
In his
my
chinos.
pants.
So
Oh, wait. No.
Parish is a
Ginos.
great brewery out of Louisiana that just recently started.
It's pronounced Da Parish.
bringing
D-A.
their bringing their product here to Texas, which we all appreciate. They make incredible beer. One of which I have in the fridge called Ghost in the Machine, an amazing hazy IPA.
It is.
But the beer I brought today is a version of their Cane Break, which is their wheat beer, their wheat ale. And this is called a strawberry cane break. So it is a wheat ale brewed with strawberries. So I'll let you guys have at it. It's not very heavy, 5% alcohol by volume, and it's pretty tasty, easy drinking. You guys, let me know what you think.
All right, guys.
Here you go, Zach.
it's a very subtle strawberry.
Bottoms up, I guess.
Cheers.
Sorry, I already tasted it.
Hey, cheers to Professor Birdo and his new wig sponsorship.
Congratulations to Ryan McGuire on his wedding.
Absolutely.
And on his body image.
Shout out to Professor Brandon for not being there, being in San Antonio, holding down the Alamo. I appreciate it.
I had a pre-planned trip with my brother.
Ooh, that is a very subtle strawberry.
Shout out to Professor Ricky and his mustache.
Professor
And,
Ricky. Whoa. He's
Whoa.
Oh,
that's
Professor Ricky.
That's mustache.
What's
Ricky.
happening?
Professor of Pizza.
Shout out
Professor-
Professor
Yeah.
Drac.
Professor Bird.
Professor
I mean,
Pizza.
you're gonna be surprised. Not into it.
Really?
Really?
Not into it.
You don't like it?
Is it the strawberry?
Tastes like watered down Kool-Aid.
Hey, but you know what? Though?
I don't know. I like it, man.
Look, it tastes good. What I'm about to
It's a-
say, I don't know if it makes it sound bad or not, but the strawberry is very much like strawberry soda.
Yeah, it's like LaCroix.
No,
It's
but I
like,
like
LaCroix or like
this is like drinking a glass of water from a glass that has had strawberry juice in it like 6 years ago.
That's fucked up.
It's real subtle. I mean, I kind of like it because I don't like it to be. I was scared it was going to be like candy strawberry shit, which I did not want. I didn't want like that artificial like strawberry candy flavor. So I actually like it quite a bit.
I mean,
Tastes like somebody put some lipstick in the brew.
It tastes like my
Lipstick
wife,
tastes like
which-
strawberry.
Well, strawberry like lip gloss. Yeah.
But you said wait. You said lipstick.
I
Now you're
meant
saying lip gloss.
Yeah.
Do
Strawberry.
you eat lip gloss?
Professor Brandon.
Are you one of those
Uh,
people that compulsively eats lip gloss?
As a kid, I'm pretty sure I might have eaten some lipstick.
this does taste like artificial strawberry,
A little bit,
but like
but it's not overpowering
it's
like a
really-
candy flavor.
It's super. No, it is like a candy flavored strawberry, but it is subtle. Like both of those things can happen at the same time.
I don't know about
Oh,
subtle, but it's straight up strawberry, and my chick would drink this.
And so, I agree.
That's a
it
good
tastes
beer.
good,
It tastes like Smucker's jelly.
like when I drink it, I'm not
That's
like,
good.
oh man, they use real strawberry.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we should look into it.
Hey,
Look into it.
Hey, we got a visitor behind us.
I don't know who the fuck it is. Is it
Oh,
We got a representative from Dan's Pizza.
Oh snap! We
Dan's
got
Pizza,
food.
Shout
Highway
out.
3, Clear Lake, Texas. Check
We
it out.
here.
We're gonna have
Is that
pizza.
Clear Lake?
Pizza
Or is it
High.
Webster?
No,
I don't know. I mean-
actually, it's Houston. It's Houston.
Whatever.
I mean, it might be who
Is it
fucking
Webster? I
knows?
thought it was Houston.
We live in such a clusterfuck of an area.
Yeah.
Like we go 5 miles this way, it's Friendswood. We go 5 miles that way,
Man,
it's Webster.
Webster's like 2
we go
streets.
up. We go up Highway 3. We're in fucking Houston. Like
Yeah.
this
Webster's
is
like
it's a weird area.
El Dorado to Medical Center. That's it.
It's a shitty place to drive.
All right.
Oh, you got
Eldorado
2
to the medical
pizzas?
center.
No, I got some cheesy bread, bro.
Zach, can you give me 2 pieces?
Two pizzas?
Why don't you want some cheesy
Yeah,
bread?
You're
man?
not gonna make Rooster eating like this. Alan's already there.
Alan is never making.
Alan is never making.
That's why he's not here. He's in the sauna right now.
Yeah, pizza.
That pizza.
Yeah, that's that Little Caesars. Pizza.
That shit looks good though.
Thank you, sir.
I made it.
Okay, so
Sorry, I made it arrive.
You
I
made the
called.
dough?
I called them. No.
So
I made it down.
I want to ask a question from you guys. What do you think of Miragali and Keenan? How's that going to play out? What do you think?
Amazing.
Man.
You know, I was
Fuck.
watching some Miragali and Buchecha earlier today, and Miragali versus Leonard Lowe.
My belt tie is like totally Buchecha based. He
Is
gets
it?
tired at the end of the fight, and he's like, "Man, I'm going to take 2 minutes to tie my belt." And like at the end of the drilling, I'm kind of a scumbag. I'm like, "Man, we got like 22 seconds left."
What do you mean
So I-
at the end of the drilling?
Or in the beginning, whatever. But I tie my
All
belt real
throughout.
slow.
I like that.
But
Like
I'm,
all
like,
throughout.
I'm tying my belt. But Buchecha and Miragali, they're great.
Yeah, I'll take a piece and some cheesy bread, I guess. Thank you.
Dude,
Just one for now.
that's going to be an amazing fight for real. I mean, neither one of those, both those guys are very active on the scene, and like their game is active too. You know, so I'm excited about it.
Like we had a talk with a call of Flow Grappling, and these guys are like, "This is the biggest fight ever. We're gonna come in. We're coming down. We're talking about doing a Third Coast Grappling in Austin in October, maybe."
I mean, a lot of people have been looking
So-
forward to this
so-
matchup.
Yeah. So this Miragali deal, like, it's like the whole. I don't know. It's getting a lot of hype. Like we're getting Polish like websites,
Yeah.
and stuff.
Straight up, if you know anything about jiu-jitsu, you're looking forward to this matchup.
But
This
I
is
want the
a
people that
stacked
don't know
card.
shit about jujitsu to come out and enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Because I already know
Absolutely.
the
And they're
people
going
that
to.
do jujitsu are going to enjoy it. I want the people that necessarily, may never come out to these shows unless their family members fighting. That's why I put the card from 25 to 30 fights. I put some locals. Molly's fighting 70 Trevino coming in there.
That's
125 Nogi.
You may recognize Molly. She made a guest appearance during the spicy food eating
Yeah,
contest.
she's our old fighter relations girl.
She made
She's
some
old.
bad decisions.
She also updated us on her post spicy food challenge bowel
And
movement.
at the wedding reception,
That's good for her.
her stomach was very healthy. I was very proud of her. She had a great time.
That's good.
Full recovery.
Coach Ricky or Professor Berto did not do keg stands. I was pretty upset.
Yeah.
I was surprised they were able to lift your fat ass up there.
It took 5 of them, you dickhead.
It was impressive.
They were like, "Hey, the alopecia guy, he doesn't need to go up. We need to get him. We need to get him some Advil."
He looks,
Ryan,
he
I
looks a
told
bit
you-
weak right now.
I told you what to say.
I'm in it. I don't remember what you told me, so I'm just going with
I'm
it.
comfortable with my weight and my body image.
And I love Professor Berto so much for encouraging me and nudging me along like he does. Because you know what real friends are? They will tell you you're being a fat ass. They will tell you you're fucking up. Other friends, they're gonna gloss it over so they can feel better about themselves while you
Right.
fuck up.
I told you this on the messages, man. I love
it,
you,
dude.
I love you
too.
But I'm gonna talk shit.
I love it.
That's who I am.
And that's what you guys talking shit has gotten me motivated to get back. Get back in.
You
it.
should. You were in such fucking great shape, bro. That's part of it.
I tore my MCL and
So,
broke my hand back to back.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
man,
that?
I've gotten
is
hurt
that-
too, dude.
Is that motivation you're talking about? Is that what inspired you to get drunk in the afternoon today?
You do know what Monday is, right?
I mean,
It's Motivation Monday. And right now I'm very motivated about helping Professor Berto's cause with his hair loss, and getting a foundation made.
give me a Rogaine sponsor.
I'm going to get my hair cut and let them paste it to his head.
That'll be good.
I'm out here for Professor Berto, but
As long as it's not the pubes.
well,
that's
I'm not
all
trying
it
to-
is.
I'm not
that's
trying to go
another
for that
story.
look.
I'm gonna
That's
have
all
to.
it is.
I'm
I'm not trying to go for that look.
He's
That's
trying
not-
to give you a fro.
Yeah. Hey, that's my mustache filler, man. Like, why y'all hating? That's my mustache filler. But no,
Oh,
but
shit.
really, like, I mean, like, all the fat jokes aside, like, I got out of there, dude. Like, I was like down to like 215, and then all of a sudden I checked my weight a couple weeks ago, almost 250, dude.
No, dude, you were
You
way
need,
low.
You need to be 185.
Now, you've been telling me that, but you
I'm
want
serious. I'm
No,
serious,
for
man.
real,
me.
dude.
I know you're a Holocaust, like, you like to study like World War II stuff. But
Telling
if
you.
I go to 185, Professor Brandon,
You are.
you are Holocaust. You are a jujitsu Holocaust.
Right,
on
dude.
eBay.
You need if you want to like really put a like I don't know how to say it. Really be motivated and competing in jiu-jitsu. Like 185 is your weight class.
Well,
That's what I just said.
and I talked to Professor Brandon about it a lot. Like I'm gonna probably have to do like
I don't know what Professor Brandon would say about this, guys. I
Heavier-
have no idea.
heavy or super heavy. That's where I got to be at. But as long as I'm in weight, I'm in shape. I've never put it all together. I've never done the diet. I've never done the strength and conditioning and the training all at once. I've always been missing one or the other.
Well, so look, here's the thing that like a lot of people kind of like have a misconception about. You should not have like a training camp for a fight, right? You should always be in shape.
It's one fight.
Right. You should like getting ready for a fight should mean you're resting a little more, your training's a little bit more intense, but like you're still training. You can't go from just being on the couch and like, oh, it's time to gear up,
Yeah.
get ready for a fight.
You can't be in great shape all year round. You can be in good
You have
shape.
to be you have to be in good
Yes.
shape, and then when it's time to fight, you get in great shape.
That's exactly.
Like in a wrestling class, I tore my MCL and then it was like, okay, I'm coming back. And then I broke my hand right after that. And like trying to like train still, I did try. I taped my hand up. I kept trying to train, but at the same time, it wasn't the same intensity I was used to. My
Yeah, but
diet got
there's-
really bad.
That's fine.
And then,
That's
like,
fine.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fine.
Like,
Look, but there's other things you can do aside from the training,
That's a great point,
we can't get
Professor.
any more beer.
right? You can jog.
You can swim. you
Sorry,
can
guys, we
lift.
got a last call here. We're trying to get our final orders done. Everybody, you guys know what you want? Do you want another beer?
In the house. But no, like, I mean, with the weight and everything, like you get out of that easily, dude.
I'm fine. Just close me up.
Like it's really easy to get, like, I didn't realize it. Like I got engaged. I was doing my thing, Third Coast and all this. Training became a little like lower down the priority pole. My mom's birthday's today. You know, just a couple years ago, I lost her. So like when I joined the gym, I'm at my 2-year mark with GB as of today. Like, I mean, that happened and it was a crazy time, but I poured myself into my training, got in good shape, got injured, got out of shape. And now it's like, I'm motivated to go back into it. Because I know I'm good. I know I'm not terrible. I know if I can put it all
and not
together.
only that, you know you can do it because you have done it. So it makes it that much easier knowing that it's just a matter of doing
Yeah, it's like 25 pounds, man.
Well,
like, literally.
Well, the
A
thing
lot of
is, you
shit.
got to get out of like
to get
this.
down to 180.
You can't like jump up and down so much, right? Because
Yeah.
one, that's not healthy.
Well, and typically the ups and down gets bigger and bigger and bigger and
Yes.
bigger until you cannot. It no longer
Yeah,
works.
it gets harder to make that drop.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah,
like
for
like
sure.
Coach Ricky here, right? He's gotten older. He's eating more pizza. He
Shout
can't
out
make
Gabby
that
Garcia.
featherweight no
Buying
more.
condos,
Right?
starting
Hey,
businesses.
man.
Right?
Gabby Garcia.
Took 2 months.
Yeah, it took 2 months. So okay, yeah. So I'm
Too much discipline. Too much discipline.
But I'm going to tell you guys,
It
like,
took too much commitment and discipline.
I'm gonna make
But
a.
You're right.
Even then,
I'm gonna.
no, but like I agree. Like it was a little too much for Ricky.
when I made featherweight, I would have to. So for Worlds, which was June 1st, last year, I started cutting weight April 1st, and when I got to work, I didn't cheat once during that meal. I ran 3 times a week.
Did you say you didn't cheat once during
that
that meal?
That's a long meal.
Yeah.
That's a 2-month meal.
Dick in your pants, Coach Ricky.
Ricky, your brain stopped working. Take a bite of the cheesy bread and continue on.
I didn't cheat once.
No, I'm gonna say one thing.
I'm pretty sure I can make it through a meal without cheating.
I'm gonna say
Not
one
very
thing.
difficult.
Like you guys being disciplined, like seeing Coach Ricky in there for a couple of months, sweater on, training hard. Professor Berto over there getting ready for his stuff. Professor Brandon just being skinny. You know, I mean, it was it was a big motivator. I mean, it was.
Hang
just-
on. Let's back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't being insulting. I could have said.
Let's
ladyweight.
back up.
Sorry,
Because
Professor Brandon being built like a
Although
Greek god.
I am no longer, I was the hardest working man in Gracie Bay, Texas. That's a fact. I was cutting weight. I was training 2 and 3 times a day. So I don't need to hear that.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. You're also the
Right, by the
fucking
hands.
the roughest guy at Gracie Bay.
So
I was not. What do you mean?
You're the most abrasive.
In my jitsu
Such a
style
mean person.
or my attitude?
Let's say both.
How much?
Well, okay.
me
But
2 of them.
now that you are coaching
I know.
and trying to compete at the same
I
time,
know.
you've been a bit rough as well. And
Professor
what
Berto is a sweetheart.
I'm happy that
I'm
you're
a
all
sweetheart.
I'm happy that you're all realizing what I tried to tell y'all before.
Hey,
No, but on the real, like you guys, like seeing
Professor
y'all,
Bird, I love Professor Brandon.
Professor Brandon love Professor Berto.
but seeing y'all disciplined, man, was like a big deal. I mean, y'all set a great example. I'm not just over here like trying to, do like the Siamese twin jerk off, like 4 hands on one.
I don't know. There's a lot of.
But,
You guys,
But
a lot of Siamese
the
talk.
Professors see a lot of new students, and what I've seen, and you guys have seen a lot more than me, is I think
Who is this guy on the mic? Who is this?
when somebody starts to
Zimar.
it's a complete change and shock to their system, so they lose a bunch of weight.
I watched a guy
And
puke
then
this
they
morning.
Try to maintain that, and then now it's not a shock to their body anymore.
Yep.
And then they start gaining and gaining, and then they get frustrated, And maybe if they started doing jiu-jitsu because they were like wanting to lose weight or get in shape, now they're not seeing that, and that's why you see a lot of people quit.
No, that's complacency.
Well,
That's complacency, man.
Let me just tell a bit of a story. Okay.
Oh shit.
So when I was, I'm not sure the age. I don't know, 16 maybe. I moved to a new school going into my sophomore year. Right.
College? No,
high school.
high school.
Sophomore year of elementary.
1981.
Yeah, 10th grade. Right. Going into to I think it was 96 actually.
81.
96.
Ricky
And
was 3.
I mean, I was excited. I was excited because I knew it was a small school. I knew I was going to get that new guy treatment. I was a new guy coming in, and I was going to appear to be much cooler than I actually am because I was new. It's like a new flavor, right?
Impossible.
Unbeknownst to me, there was another new guy coming in the school
Motherfucker.
who fucking stole all my new guy treatment.
He stole your new guy.
So I didn't get any of it. So what the point of the story
You
is,
were the who's that guy?
sometimes they don't get those new student benefits. And what I was going to say is, Oliver, you didn't seem to hit that shock to the system. You've had basically the same shape your entire time here at Gracie Baja, Texas.
All right. Well, one, thank you for keeping track of my body, Professor.
That was a very long fat joke.
Yeah.
That's a great fat joke.
Yeah.
That was
But I'm
almost
gonna.
hang on.
offended, but
I
that was
didn't
like an
hang
hour
on.
ago.
I didn't make a judgment about the body type. I simply said he had maintained his body type throughout his experience. I didn't make a judgment about it.
You did. You called it fat.
Let's be clear.
Yeah. You are.
Shout out to
Professor
Saloon
Brandon.
Door.
You are
Let
definitely
me buy
Professor
an
Brandon.
8-pack.
Oh,
There you go.
cool. Awesome. Thank you,
I
sir.
actually lost 24 pounds my first month at Gracie Baja.
You found it later, though, right?
How many stones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one and some.
One and some
One and
stones.
some. But
It was in
also,
your- it was in
also
your
in
house.
this time.
Hang on. Let's. I do want to talk about something with Twist here.
Oh God.
Oh,
So
God.
no, now Professor Berto, Coach Ricky, you guys can
Yeah.
relate to this.
Sorry.
So, and Twist, correct me if I'm wrong. You had some kickboxing experience, is that right?
No.
Never.
No.
You never had any striking
Oliver.
experience at
No,
all.
Taekwondo.
Just had those
Well,
Oh, okay, so you had some striking experience.
Oh yeah, yeah. Not
Break some
kickbox.
not kickboxing, but you had some striking.
So
I watched Kickboxer yesterday.
Oh, that's
well, no, because I remember when we had the MMA class going on. I mean, we still do, but when we're all training, you had requested hey, I want to train an MMA class,
Yes.
and we were all like, "What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
I
What?"
remember that.
It was just a bit of a shock because you never trained
That
in
was
the
the shock.
kickboxing
That was the shock
class.
to your system.
No, but everybody was kind of a Professor Berto, chime in here. I can
No,
tell you want to say something.
I remember this.
You remember what I'm talking about.
I remember the first day that you did this, and I was just like, cool, right? Like, nice. Oliver's getting in there.
Well,
Mixing it
but
up.
it was kind of like a challenge. I mean, I think everyone was kind of like, "Oh yeah, okay."
I don't think most people were like
Which
that.
I'm not
but,
saying it's appropriate,
but like, so
but when we
here-
got in, it was a bit of
here's-
a we
here's-
didn't know what was going on.
He's like
here's
a
what I
very
saw.
Justin
Here's what I
Gates.
saw. Right. So at this time, I'm working front desk. So I've taken a step back from the MMA group. At
It's
this
a couple
point.
years ago.
This a few years ago. I think I was still a purple belt. So I've taken a couple steps back from the MMA group at this time. So, what do you call it? Oliver asked to be in the sparring class, which is fine, right? He can handle himself. And Drag was like, okay, well, you can go with Jonathan. So he gets matched up with Coach Jonathan, MMA round.
Who at the time was a professional MMA fighter.
He's still
He still
a
is. Technically.
beast.
Yeah, he still is.
He's just he was much weaker and smaller back then, if that makes sense. Now he's much bigger and stronger, Coach Jonathan.
Not that he was either.
Not that he was either of those at the time, but
I
now
don't-
he's just
I
more.
don't think he's ever been weak.
No, ever. But I mean,
at all.
compared to him now, he's pushing a lot of weight. Anyways, I'm watching Coach Jonathan and Oliver spar, right? And Oliver whips out one of them fucking Taekwondo kicks and just fucking
pow.
right on Coach Jonathan's leg. And I heard it, and I was like, "What was that?
Impressive
Oliver?
kick.
What was that? That was impressive." And then Oliver
I
rips,
impressed myself.
and
That
then
was crazy.
Oliver rips out another one.
Oliver's
Just landed.
Justin Gates.
Just landed.
Well, what I was gonna say
And
is
at that point,
you know,
Coach Jonathan was like, "Oh, okay." And then
For those of you who are aware, Jonathan does have kickboxing
That's actually
experience.
through Oliver Long down there.
Well, I was just like, what I was gonna say is like, what prompted you to jump into that? Because
he
you hadn't
handled it.
you hadn't done any of the kickboxing classes
Good.
at the school. You trained jiu-jitsu, obviously, right? And then like all of a sudden one day you were like, hey, I was in an MMA class. So I was like, what prompted you to make that jump?
You wanted to fight you, Professor.
No.
No,
No, a serious question.
Honestly, just try something new.
Okay.
Just diversify. I mean, I was working it there. At the
And it's a
time.
hard experience.
Oh, it's absolutely a hard experience. Anybody
I mean-
who watches that shit and says, "Oh man, I can do that,"
It's
no,
hard.
You can't. You absolutely
It-
goddamn can't. That's. I mean,
God
that's.
damn it. It amazes me how many people can like see a sport and be like, that's difficult to do. But they'll see fighting and they'll be like, I
That's
got
easy.
it.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's yeah.
Ain't no,
that's
it's not even a
insane.
workout. Man, we had these two motherfuckers come into the fucking Friday class one night. Two random dudes walking to
Cinema Grill.
yeah.
Movies.
yeah, and like they seemed like they were like they had been drinking or something.
They probably had.
but like
Based on this story, I don't think so.
But
No,
like,
not at all.
I'm sparring, getting ready for a fight, right? And they kind of sit down and then just on the bleachers, and they're kind of like talking shit but jokingly. And Jonathan says something to them like, "Oh, you can't joke unless you've been in there." Blah blah blah. So I kind of was like, "Well, maybe he knows them, you know."
Maybe one of them trained UFC.
Yeah, maybe when I'm training UFC. And then the guys like they like I see him kind of come up and say something to one of our professors, Professor Isai, and then he kind of like goes back and then like they leave, right? And then afterwards he went to Crew Jonathan and was like, "Did you hear what those guys said?" He said that he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll take my shoes off right now. Come on, let's test it out." And like me, Isai, and Jonathan are all there. And like when Isai told that to Jonathan, he was like, "Man, I wish I would have heard that shit. I would have been like, sign the waiver, dude.
I wish you would.
Sign the waiver."
I wish you would.
Uchimata season.
Nah, that Muay Thai, bro. I
Dude,
would have
that-
kicked him in his face.
That guy's knee would not exist today.
It's insane how people have this connection to fighting and they feel that like no matter how accomplished or skilled said fighter seems to be,
Well-
like, oh, I could take him.
Yeah,
I give him a run for his money.
Well,
Absolutely not.
people think that they're born with the ability to fight, and that's not the case.
Isn't that what you
that's-
said previously? Fighting fucking, right?
That's right. You know what I mean? Like you might be born with the wantingness to fight, but not the ability. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. And it's interesting to me whenever new students talk about like kind of just try to rationalize things, right? Like, oh yeah, you're so slick.
Damn it, Berto.
That was not me. Like, I'd rather hook you up. Like new students will be like, oh yeah, I need to move my hips more, right? And I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, it's okay to say I don't know,
Well, that's the thing. A lot of times. So I used to relate to this in a maybe not the best way, but when somebody walks into a martial arts school and they have no training at all, they
Swallow your food. Swallow your food.
I think it's just like in any other scenario that nobody wants to feel like they don't know anything.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to feel like the lowest man on the totem pole. So I think that's what motivates a lot of people to talk about like, well, I had these street fights, I had these things. They don't know what else to say. They don't know how things really work in our community. So I think a lot of times we judge those people. I know I do, or I used to anyways. We judge those people pretty harshly. And in reality, they're actually just trying to fit in and they don't know how.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been guilty of that, of judging those people. But in reality, I think all those people are trying to do actually is trying to like tell you how committed they are or how excited they are.
Yeah.
And they don't really know how to verbalize it.
I feel this way when it comes to injuries, because we all work in this field, right? So regardless on how hurt we are, like unless we're seriously injured, regardless on how hurt we are, we have to go in and perform our job.
Yeah.
All right. So whenever somebody comes to you and is like, "Oh, I sprained my elbow. I took 2 weeks off." We're kind of like, we don't want to seem like mean or anything like that, but it's okay, like I get it. Your elbow is a little sore. However, I've had to, if that would have happened to me, I would have had to train and teach class and everything, right? There
Well,
would have been no exception.
That's the thing, like it's not like let's.
And I'm not saying like, oh, you're a bitch if you took 2 weeks off. It's just,
No, it's
you have
not,
to realize it's not going to stop you the way you think it's going to stop
Well,
you.
you're absolutely right, Professor. But at the same time, again, I think we judge those people kind of harshly.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, look, when we get hurt, we show up to work. And because we're there, it's convenient for us to train. We know everybody. We can pick our partners if we want to. So did that same guy who hurt his elbow, did he take 2 weeks off from work because he hurt his elbow?
He did not.
I don't think he did. So I think a lot of times, we judge those people a bit harshly. And, it's not fair. I know I've done that many, many times in the past, and I still do it sometimes.
I'm saying this because I don't want it to sound like we're judging you super harshly.
No,
It's
I
just
mean,
the reality that we deal with.
I am judging them harshly, and I'm saying it's wrong. I definitely do that.
I'm trying not to, I guess I should say.
Yeah, but when I put myself in their shoes, I'm like, well, hang on a second.
And it's also
not fair, actually.
Regardless of what injury, it's like
That's true.
Like if I broke my shin, I couldn't.
Yeah, tough it out. Walk it out.
Yeah. So it's not regardless of what injury, but
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hurt.
but
I was saying hurt, not injured.
You got
you said it regardless of any.
you got a pretty thick layer over your shin now, so I don't think
Yeah,
we got to worry about that.
That kind of just pushes it back into place.
Those are your words.
Ricky,
Let me be clear. Those are your words. I didn't say that.
It doesn't.
No, so
I still sprained my ankle.
like I feel good that I have not suffered any sort of like catastrophic injury yet. My worst injury was a back injury that kind of kept me out for a week. But
You got that backiotomy?
Was it spinal?
Doctor said I need a backiotomy.
It's spinal.
It's spinal.
You get that slip and fall in the store?
I need to talk to Samson.
Get that insurance,
Yeah.
Samson.
Mr. Nice Guy.
But whenever, generally whenever you get bumped up, bruised up, it's fine. Like you can still train through.
Well, no, you're right. But I think, a lot of the problems people have, like in jiu-jitsu as a beginner, they're really just kind of like insecurities and miscommunications because they don't really know how to communicate. Like, for instance, like I hate it when people say jits. I think that's so
It
stupid.
saves time. Though.
I think
It saves time.
It doesn't save any time.
It saves time.
I think it is so
Why say a
dumb.
lot where
Coffee
few
than
words you
jits,
trick?
bro.
But at the same time, if a white belt comes in and says jits, most likely it's because he thinks that's how everybody
says it.
Everybody says it. You know what I mean?
Norm.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's retarded. But in reality, I should just be like, well, okay, whatever. That's what he wants to
I
say.
remember Professor Brandon got on me for saying scooch one time. He's like, "You don't scooch."
You know,
No,
is it
no,
scooch?
hang on. Let's clarify. I didn't get onto you for saying the word scooch.
And that scenario was shouldn't have been scooch.
Well, we don't use words like scooch to describe our jiu-jitsu because we don't scooch. We do hip movements. We make adjustments.
But I
Okay.
did hear you say scooch one time, and I was gonna say
Hey,
something. But I was
In
like,
what context?
Hey,
In what context?
Is scooch a real word? I thought it was
Scooch
scoot.
is. It's a butt
I thought it was.
scooch.
I thought it was scoot.
It's a butt scooch.
It's two different things.
It's scoot. No, scooch. So scooch is how Brazilian people say scoot.
But
Yeah,
it's Brazilian
scooch is
jiu-jitsu.
not-
What about your
That's
dog?
how.
What about
That's
your
how
dog
the word
that's-
originated.
What about your dog that's butt scooching on the carpet?
Yeah,
Like, it's
no,
the same thing.
that's scooting.
He's butt
That's scooting.
scooting.
Scooch.
He's
A
scooting.
scooch is a smaller movement than a
No,
scoot.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's not-
Look, I'm going to be honest with you.
A
It's not.
scooch is a
scooch.
smaller
A
movement.
scooch is.
A scooch sounds like a combination of words. We probably should be
scooch is a
talking on a
small-
family podcast. Yeah.
This is not a family podcast.
They say
like-
you do not
Like Professor
scooch.
Dracolino showed us how
That's
to
right.
guard
That's
today,
right.
And it was a butt
I think that was a
scooch.
specific thing, but you have used the word scooch to describe
Professor
So,
Brandon,
But I don't think it
Boot,
was-
scooch, and boogie. That's
Can I
how
make
it's
a
going.
request?
Let me ask you this: do you have any documentation on that?
I want to make a
I have my
request for the next
memory.
class.
Not admissible.
Well, it is
Technically.
It is not.
Eyewitness.
Eyewitness is not reliable.
Eyewitness news.
Well, it is it is. If Austin was here, he'd
like
tell
a
you.
But he's not here.
Use
But he's
slime-
not here, is he?
Slime in the ice
I'll
machine.
use my barracks lawyer degree.
Graduation order.
Look,
Graduation
We
order.
knew how to keep
Zach is
people out of-
pre-law. Let him say his thing.
Pre-law.
Technically, I'm pre-law too.
No, Zach is
That's
pretty
the
gay.
Law pre-med.
That's the
I'm
joke.
not a lawyer.
No, no, no.
Pretty gay.
That's the joke.
I like that one.
If eyewitness didn't count, then they would never bring up anybody the witness.
You know, I'm pretty sure Zach
Rest
is
my
a devil,
There you go.
and one of you guys are an angel because anybody that had a beer in their right hand, Zach would walk up to him at the reception and be like, "Down it." And we're sitting here drinking 7-8% beers.
Yeah,
So
if
he
I
got me
see
like
you
4
with
times
the-
back.
Is that it? Is that all?
He's a devil.
That's it? 7-8%?
He's a devil.
That's all?
What? Oh, now you want to have a
I
drinking
thought y'all were
challenge? Is
having
that
a
what you
party.
want to do?
I thought y'all were having a party.
You and Coach
Is
Ricky.
that it?
You and Coach Ricky drinking challenge.
No, I'll do the drinking challenge.
Professor
Okay,
Berto, you've been
so
training too hard for this.
Berto, if
We need to have somebody
anybody
else.
Sees you, and this is any listener too. If you find somebody that's either in the podcast or is playing the game currently, if you see them holding their drink in their right hand,
I think it's
you go
pronounced
up to them and
drank.
Say down
Drank.
There, they got a drink.
So is it specific to the right hand?
Look at Oliver. He's
Moving,
out there with it.
moving to the left, buddy. Moving
Going
to the
that
left.
left-handed.
Just saying.
So if
It's a
during this
stranger.
podcast, I see you. If you're playing, you don't have to. But if you say you're playing for life.
I had a bottle
For
of whiskey in my
life.
right
Oh, so
hand.
I'm not
He was,
playing.
Down
It's
it. I'm
like this
I can't
game.
do it.
Zach,
I can't.
Zach,
Damn it.
I've been playing for life.
You got me.
Coach Ricky.
Oliver.
I never stopped.
Down it.
We play for keeps.
All right.
Got to.
Ask me why I twist my tabs or scratch my labels on my vehicle.
Ask me why I got
'Cause
an
you're
8-pack
weird?
of double dock for us.
Because you like to mark your territory.
Because you pee
I
everywhere?
just wanted everybody to have good
everywhere.
beer.
Wait, are those directed at me or at Ryan?
And
I thought you were asking about
no,
your.
I heard that
You
it
also
helps.
need to ask why, ask me why I think
It helps with hair growth. So I got a Professor Berto.
What
I
does-
wanna help him.
what
I care
does
about him so
pee-
much.
What?
This conversation.
Ryan's looking out for you, buddy. That's
What are
all I'm
we-
saying.
I'm
Okay, hold
lost.
on. Let's go back to that turtle. How do you beat it? You got to get.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Throw him in the
Oh.
freeway.
So, yeah,
Nope,
so what's the deal with that?
I got it. I already
Okay,
got it.
Graduation order, Professor, please.
I got it. It's easy.
Ankle pick.
So
Okay.
this is a tortoise, like humanoid.
This is a
type
humanoid turtle,
Like at the
Okay.
zoo.
which is a ridiculous thing to make if you were like a wizard or a mad scientist.
No, it's good clear.
It's a,
I don't know
All right,
about
so
Yeah,
that.
but you-
all right, come
you
on,
can't
come on,
use
come
magic IBJJ.
on. Come with it.
Yeah.
Come
So
with it. How do you beat it?
what you got to do, you got to come out strong, aggressive, make him pull into the shell. Okay? He pulls into the shell, you get on his back, and then you simply wait.
Bro, but what if he crushes you?
Hang on.
Fuck
No,
that
no,
turtle.
no. I said come out strong, Professor.
But you're on his
I didn't
back.
say come
what
out
if
weak.
he, what if he rolls if you're on his back?
He can't roll if his arms or legs are inside.
Bullshit.
How is he
guard.
going to roll over if his arms or legs are in the shell?
Dude, he
Momentum.
can poke him out a little bit.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
So-
reach over.
You come out strong, maybe score an advantage, maybe a takedown, right? Any takedown should work on him. The shell's not going to interfere with any kind of takedown,
It's very low.
right? He might. No, he's on 2 legs. Though. He's a humanoid.
So he's standing up.
He's a
He's
humanoid.
standing up on 2 legs.
He's bipedal, right?
Pedal.
So
Yes.
you come out strong,
Bipedal.
make him hide into that shell,
Bipedal.
right?
Bipedal?
When he
Bipedal.
hides in the shell, you get on the back, and then you just wait. Okay, eventually he's going to peek out to see where you're at. Rear, naked,
No,
choke.
dude.
Yeah, it's
Gouge.
over.
No,
I'll
dude,
gouge.
because he's not going to peek out his head. What if he just peeks out his arm and his legs and then rolls you, and then you're underneath that shell,
Then
and he crushes you?
then-
Dean Paulino
Dude,
is a
he
turtle.
doesn't weigh like a ton.
But he weighs fucking more than you do, and he has a metal, not
He has
metal,
a
but he has
shell,
So
a
what?
fucking shell.
Everybody weighs more than me.
Yeah?
Even
Okay,
there-
so people aren't gonna. He's not gonna crush me. Okay, if he peeks his arms and legs out, okay, you just hang on to that shell. It's gonna have like a lip on it.
It has a lip.
You just hang on to it.
Uh-huh.
What
Okay.
is that considered part of the
Eventually-
uniform?
Eventually, his head is gonna come out to see where's this motherfucker at. Bam, rear naked choke.
Nah, he can
boil
feel
him
you,
easy.
bro.
He'll
He can
come out
feel
there.
you.
What?
Boil
He
him.
can't feel the shell, man. You can't feel your fingernails.
He can feel the pressure on
He'll
you.
hook
You
that
can feel
motherfucker.
pressure on your fingernails, idiot.
Yeah, but okay. But what's he
Ooh.
gonna do? As Coach Ricky said, if he's in his shell, he's stalling. So at some point,
then
he's
he-
got to
yellow
come
card.
out.
Well, yeah.
Yellow
So,
So
card.
when I get behind
that's a
him,
penalty, though. That's a
So yellow
penalty.
card.
yeah,
by
and how do
Professor
you
Berto.
get past the penalty? So either I'm going to stay on his shell until he gets DQ'd, motherfucker,
He's gonna lose 50%.
he's going to peek that head out, rear naked choke, which can be applied even if he's wearing clothes.
Even with a little turtleneck, like he comes out and he's
I
like,
don't know.
tries to go down.
That sounds difficult.
I
Like a
that's-
turtle head poking out, it's a very evasive thing.
I think
When
it's
they
a
say
done
that,
deal.
it's like, oh, you're on the toilet, it's poking out. You can pull it back in, you can
3
let
inches,
it out.
3 inches
It's
dilated.
very evasive.
3
I'm just
centimeters.
saying.
I think you should pull. Right? Pull, go for a tripod sweep, ankle lock. So if you don't knock him on his shell, right, you have that ankle right
I
there.
like it.
You just jump on the ankle, and then you create the frame because you're creating the foot on the hip and the leg over the
Yeah,
top.
okay.
Again,
You're
take the
pushing
tur-
it on the shell. So now you have the gap that is the leg hole. You can frame on that. He's not going to be able to push that shit
Black
off.
belt turtle
Use
ass
ankle
with him
lock.
right there.
The more he tries
Wow.
to retract that leg too, the tighter it
The
gets.
tighter it gets because you're on that heel.
I like how you're based it on the shell. That's good. But I was talking to Coach Ricky about this earlier, and we were discussing how powerful he can pull those limbs back in.
But the thing is, the ankle lock works by catching the heel. So if he's pulling me in and I have
He'll hook
that
the
good,
shit out of it.
no, I'm just saying like my
This
forearm-
IBJF rules, Ryan.
Yes.
No,
What are you talking about? Heel hooks.
Don't
man?
listen to the
3CG
blue belt.
rules, that's
Don't
the
listen to
only
the blue belt. Don't listen to the blue
3CG rules. That's all
Ignore,
that matters.
ignore the blue belt, ladies and gentlemen.
Develop those rules.
Anyways, you can catch
Saying.
that heel, that foot, right? Because there has to be a heel to the foot.
And
So
then
if
you're
he tries
basing, then you're basing your feet on the shell.
Yeah, if he tries to pull it in, like he's just pulling me in, right? And I can still put my feet. I'm leg pressing on his shell pretty much, so I can ankle lock it right there. That's what I think my idea.
That's an equally strong strategy as well.
I think
Snap his
that
leg in
works.
half.
Because if you can, like you said, come out strong, blast him, and then tripod sweep, you'll pop him on his shell, and that's game over.
Yeah.
So he's gonna resist that hard. That's whenever he tries to come on top, you jump on the ankle lock.
I say shake down the ankle pick, get him on
Boil
his back.
his
and
ass.
You're good.
Shake down the ankle pick.
Yeah, boom.
Turtle soup.
I mean, I think those are both valid.
Once he's
You
down
know,
on his
I mean,
back, though.
Kimura as well.
I think just getting him on his back is going to be incredibly difficult because he knows that is his number one weakness.
Yeah, but he's on 2 feet. He's not on all fours. He's
Push him
bipedal.
really hard.
You know what I mean?
But he could probably go down on all fours if he needs to.
oh yeah, but he's starting
That is true.
exactly.
So can we
We get even
make it even?
Stevens.
Turtle gets his ass whooped.
I mean,
So
That-
I was saying that like he, because he can retract his limbs, you would need him to push on you to get like a good opportunity. So I think if you get yourself into an ankle sweep position and you ankle sweep, you know he doesn't want to be on his back, so he's gonna resist. He'll resist as much as he can. He'll push on you. When he pushes on you, that arm lock is there.
you talking about omoplata or
Arm
armbar?
lock.
Belly,
Arm
belly,
bar?
down, belly down
so
arm bar.
I have a question.
Man, it's gonna be harm to armbar.
When did you make the decision that we were going to be fighting this creature?
Oh, I don't know, Sunday.
So you've had a full day to think about this, and that's the best you got?
Well, no.
Make him push on you? That's the best?
Well, because myself and my brother looked
Hang on,
up.
me and Professor Berto just heard about it, and we already threw out some valid arguments. And you're talking about making push on you.
Yeah, that's about.
Call him names.
Spoken like a true brown
We're
belt.
saying prayers for Professor Bird.
Telling his mama
shit about
sucks.
blue belts. I'll fucking turtle up. I don't care. 2 feet, 4 feet, 8 feet, Siamese twins.
Yeah, we don't
I'll
care
fucking
how
turtle
wide
up.
your belly is, dude.
I will.
I don't
Okay.
care.
belly
8 feet,
I got
4
him.
feet,
I'll-
whatever.
I'll fuck a turtle.
What about the turtle humanoid versus those conjoined Siamese twins?
So
He's getting 2 hand jobs.
Oh,
You're like 5 of them.
Turtle would win.
Turtle would win for
Turtle
sure.
would win because Turtle gets on top. It's like it's not.
Crushing pressure.
They split one
But,
brain.
but what's on top when you have are these the ones that are still conjoined ass to ass?
Yeah.
Back to back?
Yeah, exactly.
So what's top?
Top is the other guy with the
turtle
arms.
on top of it, no matter what.
Crushing.
position
Don't think so.
Why,
man.
why does the
What
turtle
position?
automatically win on top? I don't get it. I
Why
don't
does he
know
got to
why.
mount? How does he mount him? The turtle.
It's much heavier.
Hang on. So how heavy is this thing?
But think
Yeah,
about
man.
this.
You got to think
Hold
about
on, no,
it. It has a
time out.
calcified shell on his back. It's
Time
got to
out,
be pretty
though.
fucking heavy.
If you have your conjoined twin that's ass to ass, right? One of them's belly down,
ass to ass.
obviously.
Hold on, it's back to back.
Well, whatever.
Whatever.
This isn't fucking record.
Look, I'm not
how
good with-
much?
I'm
Well, how
not
much
good
can
with
he
your-
bench, dude?
Well, I'm not good with
not saying
anatomy.
he's gonna be able to pop up.
But the dude up
Bro,
top just bear hug him, and
got
the guy on
world-class
bottom
hips.
just does the roll, man. It's a
World-class
two-party
Man,
system.
I don't know.
It's a two-party system. Tuck the elbow,
2-party
shoulder
system.
on the ground, get on the toes.
Possibly the best episode of The Simpsons is whenever the aliens invade, they pretend to be political candidates.
Oh, that's the best.
They put-
and
they-
they run against each other.
They run against each other.
That's the
and then at the
best.
very end, they find out they're aliens and they're like, hey, it's not fair. And then the aliens are like, well, you still got to vote for one of us. It's a two-party system.
that
people
dude,
like,
I
oh,
love
fuck.
that shit.
That's probably one of the best episodes
Dude,
ever.
and then at the end of it, they're all just like slaves.
I voted for Kang. No, I voted for Aang.
Or when Mo does the prank calls. Like, hey, I need Amanda. Hey, is Amanda hug and kiss in here? I need Amanda hug and kiss.
The most
Are we still talking about the army thing with the?
No, we're talking about the Simpsons and Mo.
Are we talking about
at
you
this
being
bar
gay in the army?
doing his thing, getting prank called by people at the Simpsons household.
I do like Amanda.
Amanda hug and kiss.
Amanda was nice.
No, you got to do Pat McCrouch.
I need a pat. A pat McCrouch.
Pat McCrouch.
Oh man, where are we at right now, Zach?
I think it's about. I think it's about
What's
that
that?
time.
Yeah, I think it is about that time.
142. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying my
It's not
pizza.
142. It is
No,
2308.
we're an hour 42 in.
Oh.
Yeah,
I think it's close to that time.
it is close to that time. It is. It's it's been a long weekend for me. I just flew in. I just got back at like 7:00 tonight.
I bet
got
your
married this
arms
weekend,
are
bro.
tired.
Fucking
I bet your
tired.
arms are tired.
Got to spend the weekend in Bakersfield. That's questionable.
Zach, do you have any sort of like drum kit, like type sound effects?
There you
Yeah.
go. There
Do you have it?
Acapella.
Was that it?
That was.
That's where we.
I
at.
mean,
we out with it.
look, we're building our production quality as we go. All right, next week,
Obviously.
So,
next week it might be a.
I got a funny story. Like we all got together for the bachelor party out in
Says
Galveston.
who? Who says it's funny?
I don't. Maybe you might think it's
Who
funny,
said
but
it's funny?
was
Is
a
what
pretty
I
funny
want to
story.
know.
This chick, she's coming out.
Let's just say you got a story,
it may
then
be
we'll
funny. It's
and
objectively
then we'll make
funny.
a call on it afterwards. Let's say that.
Fair enough. Well, this chick comes out. She has like this big wheel, and she's
This
like
woman,
a lady, a female, a bartender, maybe. She came out with this big wheel, and she's like, "You guys got to spin this wheel." She had a dachshund with her. She was like, "I got this dog. I got this wheel." I'm like, "All right, I'll spin it." She's like, "You landed on a co-ed," and I'm like, well, "I like co-eds." And there was like 15 of them. I'm like, you guys like co-eds?" And she goes, and nobody else wanted one. I had to take the shot, so I took it. And she came back up. She's like, "My dad's a Marine sniper. Fuck veterans. Fuck this, that, and the other." And I was like, "Well, half of us here are veterans." And I was like, I looked her straight in the eye and I go, "Could you just go away?" And she just was
You
like,
should take your dog
she
with
just
you.
walked off and went away. And then when I saw her again, she did not have her dog. I was very worried about that animal. So Dachshund, Galveston, Saturday night, if you were with a very weird lady with a hair
Hey,
piece,
Dachshund, if you are listening to our
Holler at me.
podcast, please
Woof,
message
woof.
in. Let us know
Woof.
you're
Holler at
okay.
okay. So where's the funny part of the story?
it was very funny. You had to be there, but you weren't in
It
San
sounds,
Antonio.
it sounds
Clearly-
pretty
clearly
You were in
serious.
San Antonio, though.
It
You couldn't
sounds
be there.
pretty serious.
It's okay. You're at the Riverwalk. It's all good.
I was.
I think you don't know what funny means.
How was San
I know
Antonio?
what funny
How
is, Professor Berto.
It was
and your
great.
hairpiece is funny.
Your big little getaway with your brother?
That's right.
How was it? Just do anything special?
Hang
Did you
out,
go to Six Flags?
reminisce.
Did you ride a fucking roller coaster, Professor Brandon?
No, I did not.
Did you get on the motherfucking Sky Screamer and scream your guts out?
I didn't.
Sky Screamer's lame, bro.
we-
Dungeon.
That's not the name of it.
Or what's the one at Fiesta Texas?
It's called the Scream.
The Scream, that's it? No Sky
I never
Scream?
been
Dude,
to Fiesta, Texas.
Dungeon Drop was way better than that Scream.
Dungeon Drop
fucking
was the
bullshit.
shit at Astroworld.
So
Astroworld was the thing.
You go on like
Shit,
Halloween,
dude.
like
so like
the
Scream, the Scream like brings you up, but then it brings you down like
You
kind of
go
like
back up.
quarter of a way, and then you go back
that's
up.
bullshit. No way, that's bullshit. The Scream is 5 times bigger than the Dungeon Drop, and it doesn't take you up. It launches you up.
But then
It's
you like
bullshit.
come down on like
It's
little,
bullshit. It's not as exciting as
That's
Dungeon
a
Drop.
matter of opinion.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because I think
That
it's
is a matter of opinion. Thank you, Professor Brandon.
dude. The Scream like would pull you up and down, right? So that's not the thrill. The thrill is not getting pulled up,
Check your email.
right?
Yeah.
The thrill is the dead drop.
Yeah.
So whenever you got on the Dungeon Drop, you got pulled to the top very slowly, and then when you were at the top, you'd hear two things. You'd hear the gas release from the brake,
And hold on to your hairpiece.
and then you'd hear it click, click, and that shit would just drop, dude.
So are you,
Dungeon
are you talking
Drop
about Astroworld, the one that
Astroworld, yes.
Yeah,
That was the one.
I appreciate you fucking up my night and making me cry about that shit. Like,
Dungeon Drop was
Thanks,
the
man.
best.
Yeah, they're
I used
opening
to
up-
hold pennies out in my hand like this.
They're opening
and
up
just-
a new deal.
calm
new
down,
thing.
Richie Rich.
Hey, but how you know the Scream wasn't a dead drop? Have you been on it?
Yes,
I've been on it too.
I've been on it. It is not a dead
It is
drop.
a dead drop.
No, it's not.
It might get
It pulls
physical here
what
between
constitutes
Dude,
a dead
it,
drop?
it lets you drop down,
If
but
you
then
die at the
it
end.
catches
Define
you
dead drop.
halfway through, and then it pulls you back up.
No, it doesn't. Like if we're talking about who has a better
Sorry.
memory here, not you.
He's saying that you're older
Okay.
than him, is what he's
All
saying.
right, so all right. So you attacking my
Your
memory
memory's
is
been
a
diminished.
very strong tactic.
Yeah.
However, I'm
win.
pretty sure my memory back when I was in high school is way better, and so I have those.
The further back you go, the less that makes sense. Like the
Not for me. I work differently.
the Scream, it shoots you up, it drops you halfway, it picks you up halfway, and then it slowly picks you up to the
Now,
top.
hang on.
And
Man,
there's
the Scream-
a 10-second
so-
gap.
Hang on. I got a question.
No,
This is a bit off topic. It's a bit off topic, but I think it needs to be addressed, right? Coach Ricky, where did all this confidence come from? You know what I mean? Like we used to just cut you off and you would shut up,
Brandon.
and then now you're throwing out opinions and
So-
you're arguing with your brother
Here's the
who
confidence.
practically raised you.
Professor.
I mean, I'm just saying, where's all this confidence coming from?
Professor.
I just want to know anybody out there that has
Maybe-
A
ridden
mustache.
both the Dungeon Drop and the Scream. Please message in because the
And-
Scream was fucking bullshit.
And if you
Dungeon Drop,
haven't,
way better.
then sorry, because
If
Astro
you
World
haven't
doesn't
been to
fucking
Holiday in the
exist.
Park
Yeah, if you
Road to
haven't,
Snow
then
Hill, get
I'm
out of
sorry,
here.
you will never get to
Take a
experience
motherfucking
Dungeon
slide.
Drop.
Get the fuck out. All right.
Pulling up the
but I-
stream right
yeah,
now.
You know what?
Oh
Go to
shit,
Fiesta,
Ricky's getting
Texas.
upset.
See,
I
I,
paid
mean,
like $90 to
he's
go
looking
there.
stuff up on his phone.
Rode a ride
He didn't even
once
do
in
this
one
for
of
the
them.
Monster Manual.
Yeah, man.
Waterworld is where it's at.
I used to work there.
That was
I worked there for a little while.
You do like
Dude,
that toilet bowl one. And
Kevin
then you fall in the
Costner's worst
no, I
fucking
think
movie.
Waterworld was the first one that had that like vertical drop slide.
Yeah, like the little bamboo.
Edge,
hills.
yes.
the edge, I think is what it was
Oh,
called. I don't know.
Yeah.
The enema
Was it the
slide.
Edge?
The little bamboo
The
thing.
anime
No,
slide.
no, I know
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. Yeah. That slide was deep,
But
bro.
that was like I think that was the first one. Now they're all over the place, but I think it was like the first one. It was scary as
You got to
shit.
get on the gully washer in San Antonio, my friend. That gully washer.
I remember I
changed
worked
your life,
the
man.
I worked the lagoon
Gully Walker.
at Waterworld, which was like the really big pool that had like the pulleys and like the net rope, and you could just like climb up a thing and just it was like a really short slide.
Yeah.
It's like you'd go up the side of like a thing and then you slide off. I know what the screen looks like, Coach Ricky. Coach Ricky's upset right now.
Showing him the dead drop.
And so like there would be like these really short slides. They were probably like maybe like 2 or 3 feet long.
Uh-huh.
And you would just get on them and then you just like fall to the water. So that was my station when I worked at Waterworld for a lot of time. I saved one person. I had to jump in off of
Saving lives out there?
saving lives.
Wow, you're a hero.
I had to jump off of my stand
Wow.
like 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
But there was
He
only
was a minimum wage worker.
yeah, there was only one time that I had to like fill out paperwork because it was an actual rescue.
Is
All the-
it because you gave someone mouth to mouth and they weren't drowning?
I did not.
Well,
Were you David Hasselhoff?
They were
Next
actually in the concession
never
stand.
hassle the hog.
They were in the line for the concession
Yeah.
stand, and Professor Berto just started giving mouth to mouth.
I mean, they looked like they were
This is
having
Big
trouble
Birdo
breathing.
back in the day. He's like, that's my
You're
funnel
looking
cake.
distressed. Let me see your mouth.
Yeah, you look distressed. Open your mouth.
Coach
Oh,
Ricky is
back
still
in
on his phone,
That's
attempting to
Coach
prove
Ricky.
his point.
Yeah, he's pulling up videos.
And
Watching that.
I just,
I did.
I don't know where all this confidence is coming
I don't know
from.
either.
It's the
and I
mustache.
mean,
It's
you
got to
know,
be the
it's just
mustache.
All I know is
I
that
don't like it.
all I know is that I
Where, you know,
love
where did the old Ricky go?
I love Houston, and I'm gonna say that Astro World's Dungeon Drop was the best drop.
The Viper was pretty dope.
5 times.
But it wasn't
The Batman Escape.
That was a good one. Yeah, feet dangling.
That was good.
That was a
San
good one.
Antonio, I scream like a
you were
little
gonna
girl.
be waiting for like 2 hours.
I heard them
they had,
rides.
Like a car you could look at for a while. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I'm talking about Grease Lightning. That was a shit right
Grease
there.
Dude, grease lighting was dope, man.
Hey,
Real.
shout out John
And the
Travolta.
Excalibur was like upside down.
Olivia Newton-John.
That wasn't very scary, but it was cool.
No, dude, Excalibur. The last time I went to Astro World, it was super dead. I rode
A
Excalibur
lot of gang
like
activity.
eight,
Lots.
like
Was it
eight-
really?
dude, like
Yeah.
That's why they shut it down.
That is why, yeah.
A lot of
Really?
sex?
A lot of
Yeah.
gang activity.
dude, 8 times
gay,
in a row.
not
Yeah,
gay.
gay.
Like,
Not
I-
gay, no.
Ride Excalibur,
They-
come
they
back
don't
down.
discriminate.
Gang
Yeah.
activity.
It was a cool ride, man, because
I
it
don't
was
know,
like,
that'd
you
be
know,
pretty
the
flamboyant.
rail was on
flag.
top. So it was like
Yeah.
upside down.
Yeah.
It was sweet, man.
You could see it from the freeway.
It's a
Yeah, it
dangle
was cool.
coaster.
There was gang activity at the Excalibur?
No,
Really?
do you remember
Oh,
Accelerate?
yeah.
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 And the Viper, too. Viper
Accelerate
was
was
hot.
cool. Accelerate, you would hang. It was
Viper,
another
you
one of those
just-
hanging ones.
Just
Yeah.
sitting on it. And
Like this. You know
Oh.
what the motherfucker was?
You
That
ever-
one. What was the other one there that they had like that was the big
The
Accelerate
Viper,
was that
Texas
blue
Cyclone.
one.
What was the one that was like a
Texas Cyclone?
what was
That's
the
what it was.
Tasmanian? There was like a Tasmanian something.
Nah.
Nope.
No, there was because I got stuck in it. I got stuck in it like halfway
You talking
upside.
about-
Yeah, it's because
Halfway
adults
upside down.
aren't supposed to ride the kids' rides,
For
motherfucker.
real,
The
man.
tea-
Why are you like 2
That
feet
that
over
tube said no big birdos, and you went in anyway,
it?
man.
Like I haven't even grown my
The
hair yet.
teacups.
You're the fat one.
You read
No,
the teacups?
not true. Not true. I'm the one who ordered the pizza.
It makes you the fat one.
Yeah, that's true.
So half of the people
So
could
rude.
ride it facing the front, and half of the people could ride it facing backwards.
Ass to ass, kind of like the
Kinda like the-
Oh, the Siamese twins, yeah.
That's cool.
That's the only ride they could
They
ride.
probably should.
They
rode that.
ride it like right where it divided.
Over and over and over. Man, this ride sucks.
So if you're a Siamese,
Sick of this
if
shit.
you're a Siamese twin attached back to back, if you go on an
Yeah,
like an airplane,
sure.
is like is the other twin considered a carry
Why not?
on? Like how does that work out? Like a backpack? How would you stow?
no,
Yeah,
they gotta
exactly.
sit sideways in the seat.
Yeah.
Do they have
They
to buy
gotta-
2 seats?
No, they gotta buy 2 seats. They gotta pull up the the
How would they-
armrest,
That would be.
Hey,
and they
I
gotta
got
sit sideways.
I have a more interesting question.
That'd
for
be
you.
awkward if they had middle seat and just
Look,
face
so
to
this
face both
is
people.
much more interesting. How do they use the toilet?
By
Well,
sitting down.
I mean,
Because
obviously, yeah, one
no,
goes
no,
first,
but they're-
the other goes.
No, because they're forward and backward. Do they have two anuses?
No, one faces no they
Two
have
legs.
anus. Or even if they have two anuses, they're so close.
They have to. They have to
Look,
face like side to side, right?
No, they don't have to face side to side. Look, one person kind of sits in the toilet like as if they could like.
I like how Ricky's scooting up like he was in a toilet.
Yeah, so
use the toilet back as an armrest.
You mean
people
like-
don't know this. Some people shit like that. Some people.
Are you one of those?
I
people?
don't do. No, I don't.
They do
but
it like a
I've
like
heard
a
it's
high
really-
school counselor ready
I've-
to have
I've
a
heard
sesh with you.
That's
turn around and
right.
slide
That's
in.
right.
Yeah.
I've heard if you like to eat your cereal while you take your morning poop, that is the most.
well, I'm just
ideal way
saying.
to do
I'm a
it.
traditionalist.
Probably
I
not.
use the toilet the traditional way. But some people will walk straight up to it, sit down, so they can rest their arms on the tank.
I
That
mean,
is
it's like a little table.
Like Magic Mike.
well.
Yeah, maybe
people-
if you're
people do
sleeping,
that.
The
if you're
handicap when you
sleeping.
got the power thrusters. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm in this thing. All right, my stomach hurts, but I'm gonna give it a good little push.
I like
No,
the
you just
power
got to grab the
thrusters.
bottom of the toilet.
That's gross.
Ooh, yeah.
Is that sanitary?
Well, if you clean
do
your
pee
toilet.
all over your
And if you
toilet.
clean your hands.
Yes.
I pee in the toilet, not on it.
I aim for the little particles in the toilet so I can like chop them out like asteroids or something.
I mean, he does that. Like, don't sit here and roll your eyes. Like, none of us have never done that.
What?
If there's something in the toilet, we aim for it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
knock it off the toilet.
that's,
Sit
half
on
the,
it.
that's half the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
It's like
a lot of-
Ghostbusters.
Whoa,
Piss.
wait, hey, who is that?
That's why in the urinals they have a little fake fly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I
And they
saw
have
that.
the urinal cakes with the bullseye on them, so you can piss in them.
They'll put a fly painted on in the urinal so you don't aim for it.
I had a there's a so I go to college at HEC.
It took you that long to
yeah,
say college?
yeah.
That's the one word they
And
didn't teach him there.
They have a sign. They have a sign in the bathroom that says "Do not remove the urinal cakes."
What?
And what I want to know is like
Who spawned that note?
who's taking
needed
these.
that? Yeah.
Hey, but they taste so
who's
good.
taking
So, someone's
They taste-
like,
they-
Did you say?
yeah. Someone's
Like-
like, I had a great lunch. You know, it could really kill
Hey,
Is
us.
that a real problem?
Ryan, do you go to school there?
Where
Wherever there's being urinal cake stolen?
urinal cakes with bullseyes on them is like the next thing, dude.
That-
Warehouse
man,
Live,
marketing.
June 21st. All of our urinal cakes will have bullseyes, and it'll have
No,
a
it
picture
should
of
be-
Coach Ricky
no,
with his beard
It
in the
should, be
middle.
the, it should be the Third Coast
You can pee in
Grappling
Coach Ricky's
logo.
mouth.
No,
Dude,
we shouldn't
Third
have
Coast
urinals.
Grappling logo.
No, you
There
never
should be
piss
a
on your
trough.
own logo. Never piss on your
Yeah,
own
trough
logo.
is where it's at, dude. But
Trough
guys
is
are
way
too scared
better.
to like they don't want to stand side by side. I'm
No,
gonna wait
I'll-
for.
I'll do it.
Most men are a little scared of it. They get a little like.
Why
stage
wouldn't you
fright.
want to stand side? But you're both doing the same
there's
thing.
two
You're not looking at
pissers
each
there,
other's wiener.
As long as you're not meat gazing, it's
could.
good. You go up to the stall,
Don't-
you drop
don't-
your shroud,
I mean-
you piss,
But like,
and you
I
roll
mean,
out. You don't look at
Yeah,
the
you
other
got to
guy's
look
dick.
at the wall. You got
Yeah.
to face the wall.
It's like
Yeah.
this. It's like
nobody
straight ahead.
looks next to them.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
there
even
are
think
people
gay
that
guys do that shit. Nobody's
It's not
gonna
even-
roll up and just be like,
It's not even a gay thing.
Oh,
Like
fuck
they
is
maybe
that?
want to see
They're
what's
like, say,
working,
bro,
what
that's
else is in
a
the club.
firm grip you got on
Yeah.
that.
This guy's hanging a
I
hog.
bet you
gotta see
got a
what's
good handshake.
yo, what kind of razor you use,
Yeah.
bro?
up. No razor, bro. I got my trimmers.
Oh, you get the
Straight up.
shaft too? That's weird.
I got a 1.5. What's up?
Oh man,
You go thumb to thumb.
I shaved mine down to a 3.
About midway through the
Good.
podcast,
That'd be the hand
for
drive.
some reason, Ryan McGuire showed me a picture on his phone
Have you like a woman?
of a private area shaving device
That was my butthole.
called the lawnmower.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure
Actually,
why
guys,
he
I'm
did
glad
that, but he
Professor
did do
Brandon brought
that.
that up.
Yeah,
because this is a big
Professor
deal.
Brandon, I think there's a lot of things that.
There it
Guys,
is.
Pass this
The law-
around.
He just
My
like for
guy
no
Tom-
reason showed me that.
My guy Thomas at Scout Bar, he's like, hey, if you want to take care of your nether regions, he's a rock star. He travels all around the world. He does
Yeah,
his
for
thing.
sure.
He
This
says if
is-
you want to take care of your private regions, you get a Manscaped tool. It has like silicone on the blade. It's real
Ryan,
nice.
Ryan,
Different
let
interchangeable
me
things.
stop
No.
you. No, wait, Professor. The lawnmower
swipe right.
2.0. It features a
Manscaper.
strong 16,000 RPM motor.
God,
with-
dog, what
with-
kind of hair you got down there?
It's like a
Wait,
jet engine.
with quiet stroke trademarked
See?
technology
Quiet
that
stroke.
can be handled coarse
I've got lots of questions.
and curly
It's very
haired.
nice. I can
Yeah.
show you.
Hey, wait
it sounds
a
good.
minute. Without tugs and pulls, and has rust resistant,
Thank you.
hygienic, replaceable ceramic blades module featuring
It's a great product.
skin safe
Sounds good.
trademark.
The more you're reading this, the more
Yeah, I'm kind of like.
Thomas Wilson,
I'm gonna be honest with
owner
you. I
Scout
kind of
Bar,
want it.
endorses
I
it
mean,
and says buy it.
Technology,
Scott?
technology to help prevent
shave your
nicks
balls.
and snags.
Greatly.
Hey, wait, what's in the hey? This kind of goes to us. What's in the box? The lawnmower,
9-volt
a
charger.
snap-in blade, USB charging cable,
Oh,
2
USB.
adjustment guards, and a cleaning brush.
What are the size
Hell
of the
yeah.
adjustment guards? I
Now,
wanna know.
Yeah, y'all better send us some fucking lawnmowers because we're making.
Well,
you guys
I have
money.
a question.
I will get it sponsored by Manscaped. I will get it sponsored
No
by next
shit.
week.
Yeah, so let's
do
get some
this.
manscaping bullshit.
Coach
up in
Ricky, Coach Ricky, does that sleeping thing where you change your eye color, does that work for grooming as well?
here. Can I just wish
Can
my
I
hair?
change my dick color?
Yeah, can you just like I wish my hair wouldn't grow? Is that how's that work?
People,
Yeah, obviously, Professor.
they have
Look.
videos about that over like curly hair, like if I want or straight hair. If I want straight hair, I can do it.
Get a perm, bro.
Wait, so
Reverse one.
basically what you're saying is as long as you want something
A
and
reverse
sleep
perm.
on it, you're going to get it?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
God damn
I'm
it.
gonna find a video actually.
Yeah.
Like,
shoving it in my mouth. I feel like I'm fucking on Jerry Springer or something.
You
It keeps extending it in my mouth.
Are you looking up the dead drop again? Is that what you're still doing?
no, I'm looking up how to turn my eyes green at night. Okay, so look, this,
Contacts. Contacts.
You put the contacts in before you sleep.
That's it. That's
you
all
wake
gotta
up,
do.
you got green eyes.
Right.
Look,
Green.
hey, look. I'm going to be honest with
What
you.
kind of idiots are listening to tape thinking their eyes are gonna change color?
The same people that are listening to this podcast,
Have you
most
seen
likely.
Twilight?
Absolutely.
Right, okay.
Get
So-
bitten by a vampire.
So shout out to all our brown-eyed listeners out there
and our vampires.
and the vampires.
Sparkly vampires.
Yeah.
can we share the link on this?
Look,
That's kind of great.
Ricky,
And the
just post it on there. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I feel like
Very excited about
we
that.
start
JustKeyPants.com. Check it out.
we,
There goes Grappling.
we started on genitals. We're ending on genitals.
Alopecia.com.
Lesson of the night: keep yourself shorn.
6 month guarantee. Always free shipping.
6 month guarantee. Wait, are we talking about the?
Are we
pubes or
talking
the
about
pants?
genitals?
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah. So justgeekpants.com will cover your genitals for 6 months.
They at least.
Yeah, with the pants.
At the very least,
with the pants.
with the pants.
Disclaimer.
Why
Bro, with Third Coast Grappling, you know what we're doing?
What's
why
that?
Only
You
green.
might be giving a discount off pants.
Ooh.
For the next 2 hours, you message me on Facebook, I'll give you 2 tickets to our event.
Oh man.
Oh,
so
shit.
you guys hit that up.
Things just
$70
got
value,
real.
guys.
So shout out to our listeners. Anybody who's gonna listen to that for the next all three of them. So all three. So you two.
All 3 of you, we're going to give you.
If-
what was that?
all
if you
three
send
of
if you send us a
guys.
message to either the Fifth Stripe
Oh, hey,
podcast,
Buchecha, what's up? I got your free tickets.
Third Coast Grappling, or Mr. Ryan McGuire himself, if you message him within the next 2
Message
hours,
Oliver.
you will be awarded free tickets to the June 21st Third Coast Grappling Championship event being held at Warehouse
I'm not expecting
Live.
messages, but if I do get them, I'll be very appreciative. I'll send you back a signed picture from Coach Ricky.
Next time, I'll have
Absolutely.
videos, too.
That's right. Bring in that sick beat, motherfucker.